Hello, nerds. Welcome to Misty Shore. I am adjusting myself to prepare for a lay down in the medwing as usual RP. But I am dumb and forgot that I needed to turn on that version of the overlay properly first and find... Where's my other controller? Shit. Where did my other controller go? Where are my arms? There they are. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. I'm floor awake at least. That's nice. Pardon me while I'm still getting set up and whatnot and waiting for once actually getting them there. There's my y'all can hear me? Oh, I forgot to do a thing, didn't I? I did. I forgot to set up some of my shit like an idiot. Thanks for the look, Daniel. Me make sure I have. Also, I'm sorry if you hear my air conditioning in the background. It is very hot outside, so the air conditioning is running heavy. Let's see. How are you all doing today? Look down my ghost body. The best thing that has ever happened, besides avatar dynamics, to VRChat is the ability to keep your positioning and rigging and stuff like that when you change models. So I don't have to stand up and reset myself and then lay back down. Hopefully it's okay. I'm just gonna turn off some of this stuff.
Everyone's still asleep. That's good. Nothing has changed.
Also, someone let me know if you can. Can you still understand me if I talk like this? Because they're very hoarse, so they probably shouldn't be using their actual vocal cords for a while. I'm trying to stage whisper. I guess this isn't really stage whispering. As long as this can be understood, it should be okay, I think. Mm.
Hello. Got it. I was wondering, is that a shooting range out there?
Yeah, there's a shooting range out there. You guys...
Mind if I shoot at them? Okay. I just want to let you know.
Still waiting on scouts, maybe. Vacation soon. Still want to get away. Tired.
Clanmate. She's part of my clan. That's why she's got the armor.
What the fuck does that mean? I can't. Is that a fucking alien?
Clan mark. It's the clan mark. Here, hold on. I'm gonna pull out Nirvana briefly.
Okay,
I'm gonna
very
hop
confused. I have missed a lot of shit being very injured. What the fuck?
I'm doing a bit of text RP and setting up for this. Pardon me while I do that momentarily.
I did it with my Uncle Ebb Flo after I became a part of the world. I've had armor before, but I outgrew it, so this is just for the future when I'm permanently like this.
I am in a hospital bed doing rehab for 2 months. I'm on and off for another month doing some work, and I come back to this.
Maybe you should join Etzel's clan as well.
I think I owe Etzel enough shit right now. I don't think he's gonna want me in his clan. I haven't done enough work for him. I've only done 2 jobs
One of
for
their
Etzel.
own, if you become his friend, right?
I barely did any work for him. He just teaches me how to fight.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull Nirvana out
I
and
feel
change
bad
out my
though. I've only
armor.
done like 2 bounty hunter things. I haven't had time to do enough. I have too many jobs. I need to cut off on them. And none of it's paying the bills, really. I have an armor.
disguise.
Actually, I got it
Well,
recently
yeah,
fixed.
kind of. Cause, apparently we star children are endangered by one other guy, and if I wear this head
Oh yeah,
I know
that
about
the
that. I'm
evil
aware of
twin
that.
fuck off. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah!
I fought that individual.
I saw
That
that
was
myself the
fun.
other day, and that's not.
I like how you asked that. We both asked if it was fun.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It was in a small corridor. It was in
I
an
did have a look
underground
at
like
the
corridor. And you know what I do with the whole
Okay.
stompy thing.
Yep, they're not dead. Hi, Jade Wolf. How you doing?
Space for that.
I think I can
I
just.
bring down the whole tunnel.
I mean, when I fought against Hate once, that was not easy. That was not fun.
Mm, wait, where's my.
So wanted to show you something.
Yeah, they told me that you were sort of new around here and to give you a tour of the place, so obviously, you know, kind of part of my job.
It's actually a pretty nice spot.
Okay.
I know Cupcake had went
Threw an oil barrel at the guy's head. That was the most pleasing thing ever. I realized that the oil barrels weren't like strapped to anything, so
Oh god. I mean, I'm not looking forward to this. Because some fucks off indeed. Well, no, they're showing up. So here's the issue. There was multiple star children out there. He was the other ones threatened. So yes, we're like, that's not last Star Child.
well they're cropping up here now.
What?
That's fair. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
That's a fuck to my religion. That's a fuck to me as a person, like my core. I'm only like half of me. When I first heard that
I have a
people went
lot
down
of
to
people
hell
that like
and brought
come to
people
me
back
asking
to
if
life,
I could help bring back their relatives because I have that afterlife now. They come back and they're like, "Oh, please, we want them back." And then I show
Wasn't
them
trying to pop in, so I
what
just
they had
did.
in the
Fuck it.
afterlife and how they thought that their life in the afterlife is better. Oh, we don't care. We still want them back. And
I
it's
had
like,
two people. I had two people ask me how to get to hell and back, and I told them I've never been to hell. I'm not a demon, and I'm not a devil. I fought Goliath and Nikolauth. Nikolauth I found in Hades, not hell. Also, don't
if you
Google.
want to know my uncle
Yeah.
or my grandfather, my uncle Malgus, who killed his father, became the king of hell, and then my grandfather is one of the lords that serves under him.
Still better.
But no, I know a lot of people can get down to hell, right? I don't know why they ask the one T thing that's not a demon or a devil to get down there.
Yeah, no, that's actually fair.
I made that very clear. I'm not a demon or a devil. I'm a Loth. And I know people don't know what a Loth is, and I've explained it multiple times.
I'll actually be right back. Hold on.
From
I'll be right back.
guildmaster.
Doing something guns hurt. True.
Say our guild members usually tend
True.
for
It was like a week ago. It was literally a week ago. I got Swiss cheesed a week ago.
something like, do you live
Sorry,
here?
officer. I believe that's Sapphire. I'm pretty sure that's Sapphire. Or I could just be talking to somebody that I have no
I think a couple people have died recently.
I could stay here again if I wanted to, though. Why would you do that?
Yeah, as Radagast. Robots with guns. But yeah, they were on a ventilator for a week. They got off of it recently.
We do have dorms, yeah.
So they got to wake up.
We do
They're heavily sedated for a week. Ugh.
I mean, I've literally had a friend for like 5 months. I didn't know their name.
They're taking rocket launchers? Yep. True. I'm glad I didn't take rocket launchers, but guns still suck. Any kind of gun sucks. Oh, I should probably... I'm gonna undo the tether. My headset since I'm laying down all day anyway. This is my lay down RP. I'm chillin'. Big chillin'. Yeah, no glamours. They're gonna be whispering like this for a while because they had a tube in their throat because they were intubated for a week, so they're very hoarse. Hopefully you all can still understand this.
That specifically, since they're the ones that are more knowledgeable on the records of those books. But we do have 2 levels to the library, so we have quite a large collection.
Sorry, all welcome to Post-Coma RP. Just chillin'. This is now a sleep stream. Welcome to my sleep stream. We're just gonna nap here for a bit. So I know about pie, but I want to keep my head. I don't want to be fucking clipping with my head through the pillows. Still you go to your game? Hey, nice. Good luck with your game. Probably should add some more water. No one's going to let us cast another unseen servant, are they? Not look good, really.
Most things that I found from where I'm from, a lot of people who can cast spells, their spells for me are enchantments.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. I get you now. This is obviously the.
Miss the thin walls. These people are easier to hear now. Oh. Is my thing not working? Is my microphone?
Work now.
My microphone's not working because I'm using the wrong mic.
Hollow port work. Scout's not broken.
Luckily not. My voice wasn't working this entire time in VR. That would be why.
Good to see you awake.
Yeah. Likewise. As much as we don't really like being in here all the time, we have to say that the beds are way nicer.
Should get Magitech breathing machine.
there's a lot of stuff we have to figure out for here. Equipment is only a piece of it.
Summary of how the culture works, but I don't know everything. All I know is that people that are taken into
Maybe we should figure out some sort of,
called foundlings. I didn't know that was like a temporary.
we don't know, AI, some kind of specialized unseen servant that could be here
You're a creature.
in case.
Oh, that's a creature.
Or maybe we just write down everything a bit better.
Una criatura.
Have a list of steps for different things.
Talked to Rayesh about book.
Mm.
Also need to talk to Ran. Ran specializes in glyph of warding, usually. She puts them on my outfits daily so that I can swap for convenience between combat attire and casual attire.
Oh, that would be really helpful. Thank you. We've been trying to learn, it's just slower. It's not really our specialty yet.
Did quick patrol and went underwater. Everything seems normal.
Oh, okay. That's good. You haven't been like this the entire time, have you?
Unfortunately.
Yikes. You're both supposed to be on vacation. Are you even patrolling?
Delayed.
Yeah, kinda noticed.
It's alright. Ran not too mad.
That doesn't make it alright. Again, we're sorry, Miss Rand. We didn't mean to hold you up.
It's alright. I know it's not your fault. Dang.
You haven't been bored to death.
I carry around books with me sometimes, so I've been just reading.
That's good. Stories are nice.
Water. One moment.
Yeah, we figured no one is going to let us try a unseen servant for a while again. No, we don't know if we could do it.
I came to check on Ebb Flo.
Hello, Mix Robin.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're awake.
Thank you,
See you
Robin,
too.
for surgery.
You're welcome.
You
I just wanted to check on you, make sure that you were doing okay during the after effects. Do you have any shortness of breath? Does it feel like you have a heavy pain on your chest, anything like that?
The discomfort from before is definitely much better. Still trying not to breathe too deeply yet.
Yeah, don't do anything too strenuous. Breathing exercises are, something that can help with, getting you back into the, strengthening your lungs and that sort of thing. But I wouldn't do anything like fighting or training or anything like that for a while.
Yeah, we figured as much. At least breathing exercises were a little good. That should be okay.
Give to them. Going to check something over in medical
All I can say
supplies.
is that I'm sorry that it's taking this long.
Why are you apologizing? For all I
Because it
can
seems
tell
a lot
you.
of people were rather impatient with trying to help you, and every time I tried to explain why they couldn't rush the process, they would get upset.
Did people get upset?
We listen to healers. A lot of people don't. We're sorry you had to deal with that. We're grateful.
Who
Miss
got
Robin.
upset?
Not necessarily upset at me, I think just more upset at the situation at hand.
Still not fair to you. Thank you.
My only saying to that is, if you're so upset, then where were you the day that this happened? But I'll leave it at that.
We really appreciate the help.
All right, as long as, it doesn't...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, I just came to ask those follow-up questions. I have to be heading back to the camp now. Just continue to rest up, continue with the breathing exercises. You should be good to receive, proper healing now that the breathing apparatus has been removed, so...
That's good. We appreciate it.
Yeah, get well soon.
Thank you. People are impatient a lot of the time. We're not really surprised. Hopefully, they didn't get too stressed. Sounds like it, though. That's no good. That's how all the healers get burnt out. Are you stuck again?
Don't know. Tried reverting, hasn't worked. Might be something else, don't know. Hasn't been too bad. Not like how it's been other times. Been helpful with Ren there.
That's good. don't worry, someone here stuck though.
The light beam. Red. Yeah. Miss him.
News report.
Something last year.
Which?
Near shore, where we were attacked. It seems that this also happened more than once, at least with different people. Albon and others. We were not the only ones.
Not entirely surprised, given what we know, especially if Mr. Albon was there.
You are getting bulletproof jacket. Not very fashionable, sorry.
That's neat.
But where is everyone?
Idea.
Your mom's house.
What?
Thin walls. Made joke.
Oh. Still slow to catch up on everything. Some voices far away are a little muffled.
Do not know why Ludric and... No, do know why. Outbreak. Noisy. Infighting in Crystal Communications. Scaly's lost an eye. Xavier's lab, maybe, unsure.
Think something happened over there. Has anyone heard from Mr. Xavier?
Don't know. Scaly has been making noises in communications, but not speaking. Do not know what that means. Arcana has been silent ever since communications. Hound was wound up on Wednesday when I went because Sachi keeps on saying Jackal's brother's name.
Why?
Says something like, do not fear him, like that. I do not fear him either, but his name has repercussions on a planet. Sachi refuses to believe it.
Sometimes.
Why are both of my patrons fucking idiots sometimes?
We wish we knew. Sometimes we wish we had Mr. Sachi's sheer confidence in his own knowledge, even if it's ignorance.
Additionally, Plague Lord has something new. was looking at news reports while waiting. Uses frost magic or something.
That shit hit hard.
Lost. Diversifying. Everyone's going for fire and ice now, aren't they? There are good songs about that, but that's odd.
Feels a little empty today. Where is everyone?
All of a sudden, I don't feel like smoking anymore.
Oh. Someone's awake. Welcome back to the land of living.
Hello, Mr. Rajek. Good to see you.
Glad to see you're awake.
Us too. And better beds too.
What, scout ship not comfy?
Not as comfy as these, even though we're still that too. Still not the best steering here all
Probably
the
a
time.
lot colder in that med wing too.
Don't have the illusory ceiling there either.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't. Or they don't.
Are you doing alright?
Yeah, just still trying to take it easy and not get into too much trouble. Still on, I guess you could say, medical leave. I usually say that in air quotes.
Oh, looks like we have that too, according to Mix Robin.
Yeah, it's probably good if you take it easy for like a week or two.
We'll be doing that. We listen to healers.
Yeah, that's good.
Hard to get anyone to listen to us if we don't.
Alright, I'll let you guys get back to your conversation.
Right.
You rest well. Glad to have you back.
Likewise, Mr. Rajek. You don't... You know, is Misty around?
Outside. I can go get them.
I think I'm going to take my leave. I will see
Nothing
you.
interesting is going on, unfortunately.
You both looking kind of fucked up. It's true.
Since she's awake, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the keep.
Makiro.
What in God's fucking name was that? Holy shit.
If I need you.
Hey, Wolfie. Damn it. I'm laying down. My hydration is all the way up there. Shit. I'll get to it, I swear. I'm just big chillin'.
That's what happens when you sleep for that long, I guess. You get kind of disoriented. Things change. People die.
I should be used to it by now, but never really
What can you do?
well, hopefully something. Just haven't figured it out yet.
Knock, knock. Hi.
Hello, Miss Rhea.
Are you up for visitors?
Of course.
Hello, Ebb Flo.
I'll stand
Hello,
here.
Mr. Link.
It might be easier on your eyes.
Thank you. How are you doing, Miss Rhea?
So far, so okay. Doing a lot of private medical work.
Making money, hopefully.
There's a lot. It's more like charity work. There's a lot of people who are stripped for cash and credits these days with how much of the small businesses in Zafira City are being affected by the zombies. So I just go around, and if people need healing or treatment, I do it. The only thing I really do is, because it's a lot of magical, the only thing I really need to do is rest and potions and crystals and stuff to recover mana. And then, surprisingly, the price of bandages has gone down, but the price of like ointments for me has gone up, so I just make my own with herbs now.
Oh, that's good. You have better access than most to make those. We've been getting good use out of that mortar and pestle, too, so thank you.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm glad. I'd be more than happy to help you further develop any garden over here with common like bombs and stuff. Like traditional medicine.
Right. We'll definitely have to look into that. I feel like we have a lot of overhauling to do of this place.
Slow and steady. Have you had a chance to get something to drink and food to eat?
Yes, actually. Got some good berries and Miss Rand brought us water. Points to the glass.
Awesome. I was wondering if you have ever had like a hydro flask or a tumbler before.
What?
Oh, it's basically a water carrying device. It's like a water bottle, but like refillable and durable and keeps things cold or hot.
Like a canteen.
Like a
We have a water
canteen or a
skin.
thermos. Yeah.
It's like that. We usually keep it cool with prestidigitation.
It is the most useful skill. I am so glad. I am so glad Luna taught me how to do it.
It's a very good spell.
I've also been working on the mage hand that Guildmaster Ryash has taught.
That's good. Here's a little bit about that.
I started out with leaves in the form of a hand because I already know how to control like leaves and visualize it. And so for most of May, I was using a leaf hand because it looks like my hand, and if I fail, I can just control the leaves just in case. And then a couple of weeks ago, I upgraded to using a wooden hand made out of like wood that I grew from a tree, but it's shaped like my hand, so I can like visualize it easier, and it's more flexible than normal wood. So I've been able to kind of use that. I hope by the end of July or like August, I'll be able to use like the invisible, the magic one.
Mage hand?
I can't remember what.
Show us.
Yeah.
Right.
I made.
Ebb Flo?
Knock knock.
Hello, Mr. Dan.
Welcome.
Hello.
I have a flower delivery for Ebb Flo.
Oh. Thank you. Hello. Oh, you are a
Yeah,
dragon
do
slayer.
you just want me to set them on the table?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, that's when I made the anonymous delivery. These ones are from, it says, "Get well soon. I'm sorry for the trouble. Robin."
Chicken
That's
sandwich.
nice mix, Robin. But
Rangoon.
they need to
That sounds good.
not apologize for
But you
that.
don't have to worry about signing for the order. I can see
What's
that
up,
you're
dude?
resting, so don't worry about that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have more deliveries to make,
Hello,
so
Misty.
get well soon. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hello. Higgs is one of the people that I gave a wooden mage hand to. I made it to look like his hand for like better visualization.
Blew it up.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Do you need another one, sweetie? Do you want me to rock this time?
Maybe.
Well, I pretty much memorized what your body
It's
looks
difficult
like, so I'll just
Nice
with how many
flexion.
times
No,
I've
dude.
I've healed you. I'll make you one in a couple
Definitely
of days.
much better than not having that pressure.
This man's bouncing on his tail, skirting over.
I can do
Yeah,
that with
just
my
dealing
tail, but it
with
has
being
to
a
be on
horse.
dirt because it scrapes.
Luckily, I know
Fair
how to
enough.
do the exercises Mix Robin said to do.
That and some normal bed rest will help.
I'll just come back later.
Exactly.
Buzzes.
Instead of chicken sandwiches, homemade chicken noodle soup with pasta noodles.
Nice.
Like the swirly kinds.
That sounds nice.
It does sound very nice, actually.
See, in my house, we didn't have that. We had what do you call congee, but with chicken. Asian style.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh,
good
don't
too.
make us more hungry.
Sorry about that.
We could
How are you
always
doing,
get you some
Misty?
food, right? I'm alright. Just, I mean, you saw the issues.
Yeah.
You hiding ouchies from me? Huh? Huh? Who you think you are, Captain? Are you hiding ouchies?
It's something not magical and not particularly, how would I describe it? Not something you could probably deal with typical
They're built
medical
different.
equipment.
Okay.
I was trying to avoid using that.
I mean, I'm built
Constructed
different too. I'm
alternatively.
built like a planet. I've got like rock crust underneath my fleshy bits. And a little magma core.
I think I just need to cool it on using, well, the Umbra.
Gotcha.
Definitely take it easy.
Gotta calm down using the Umbra. Don't use the Umbra. Don't.
So how have you been, Phantom?
Use Umbra.
Well, I've had enough.
I am too funny for Miss Ebb Flo. Can't make it cough cough.
Sorry.
Oh, dear,
We're
oh,
gonna
dear.
have to learn some of these songs.
Yeah. Apparently the other day I got so like I wanted to learn like because I can do emotional damage without magic with my words, because I've made some people just go Ow. Okay, like I've hurt feelings and I've made people laugh so hard they cried and almost passed out. Like Kane from Purple Lotus, the head of security, he laughed so hard he had to lay down. And I figure, is there like vicious like laughter? Because like I can make people laugh so hard they need to take a minute to sit down.
Yeah,
Hideous laughter. That is what.
Hideous laughter.
Ooh. Because I know I don't like to, but I know I can do emotional damage. But I like to do laughing because when the enemy is laughing so hard they're wheezing and crying, then like, well.
It's like a stun effect.
I believe hideous laughter is like painful, but sure.
Oh, I don't want pain. I just want like a minor inconvenience.
Reminds me
Like
of
tearing
this,
up so you don't, like laughing so hard.
I was gonna say, it reminds me of this one comedy I saw. The comedians say made people laugh so hard they pissed themselves. Someone called Gabriel.
That sounds very unpleasant.
Gabriel Iglesias. Fluffy!
Yeah, that guy. Fluffy.
Fluffy. I love Fluffy.
Funny
Oh,
motherfucker.
funny. I met him. He follows me on Twitter.
Nice.
He does. Yeah. Wait. Right.
Yeah, what?
His AI does, cause it's 24/22.
Bring you food.
Right.
Gotcha.
I remembered.
Yeah, I think.
You said.
Flux.
Yep, it's always the flux. It's the
There's
bitch.
Listen, you beat the flux
something
by flexing. Pump those arms. And then put them over
brought
your
for
face.
us.
I was gonna
We didn't know it
Oh.
was.
Yeah, it's. Well, I tried to think of
Time
something
check.
that would be a good, gift that would suit both of you. And it's, you set like a small box in your hand.
Pardon?
It's, I know you two like music, and, well, I went rooting through my uncle's old shop. It's a music box.
These are wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, they're so
lift it up.
cute.
Looks lovely.
It starts playing a familiar song that you had sung previously. I wanted to mention that you sang a song that was familiar to me.
Yo.
Welcome back.
This is
My
big.
uncle
so
and
big.
my mothers would sing that to me when I was
Real
just
different.
a little impling.
You have so many forms. It's cool.
I only have this
beautiful.
form
Thank you.
and the normal one.
Oh, right, the other one is old.
Apple
Damn,
slices.
Alternative.
Damn, that bed be
Thank
built
you.
different. That bed be built different.
It has to be built different because of the people who get hurt here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Way
would
better
know,
than the
I've
tables.
seen many people. I actually
I
remember that
weigh
from
half
like.
a gourmander.
Is that a unit of measuring?
But
Yes.
Miss Ebb Flo, I remember from seeing the old guild, the story you guys said just put people on the table. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
It
do what you gotta
was
do.
unpleasant.
Yeah. Yes.
Whenever we're doing search and rescue, usually people are going on the ground, and if you're lucky,
True.
you have a stretcher on type of, a stretcher if you're lucky.
Yes.
Literally, though,
I do not
tables like
miss medical
that one.
tables.
That's one of the old ones we brought over. We didn't think they would keep it. It was too stained.
When search
is
and
it
rescue,
is
we
useful
would
for
carry
lectures, though.
portable stretchers. Things that you could unload and have the bars on each side so you could carry them for people, for those who couldn't walk themselves. I'm working with a couple of people to get an arcane stretcher that I can spawn from a crystal or a gem in front of me, and then people can just sit on it and we can walk them instead of having to carry them. They can just lay on the stretcher. So it's a work in progress. It takes a lot of mana. I don't.
That'd be really
It's no use
useful.
to get the thing to carry if someone has to carry me anyway, because that's so
That's true.
exhausting.
Maybe some unseen servants would be good. They're not very strong. The spell would have to probably be modified. Enough of them, though, maybe.
Because I'd like to use some type of like science, like technology with the magic to try and see if there's a way that I can like compromise to make it be practical. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
I was
Magitech.
gonna say, sounds like some tech and maybe telekinesis to hold
Yeah.
the stretcher. You know what I'm saying?
One person had mentioned, and I forgot it. For a second, I
These
thought you
rocks
went
on the
into a little
table
tiny
here.
form, but you were just sitting on the ground.
Hmm.
I thought that I was gonna see Chibi Mixty, but you just sit.
I just sit.
The gentleman I
No.
talked to said that
This is a tiny
he
form.
could make a stretcher that was more like metal based and had a thick fabric in the middle. And that what we could do is that it could be
Hi,
like in a
Waffles.
box and you would take it out, and when you bring it out, it would resize itself. But then it's a matter of, is it picking up? Is it floating? Do we put it on wheels? Or tracks, kind of like a all-terrain thing. There's lots of different options we're going through, and I'm excited to be able to have one to be able to like get people safely from one location to another. The worst thing is to injure someone in transit when you're trying to get them to med bay, but you accidentally open up the wound
Yeah.
by walking.
That was
Sounds ingenious. A good idea.
Mhm.
Look forward to seeing how that
flying
what's the
away.
word? Seeing how that comes through.
Glad to be. Still a bit tired, though.
You are both my favorite colors.
We have plenty of
This
time
is
to
makes me
rest.
happy.
Both are alive now.
Pink, purple, and blue are my
We're
favorite.
glad we are, too.
Blue, good color.
We need to
Purple,
mix some
good
pink
color.
in there. Hello, Waffles.
I like the color yellow, to be honest.
Ew.
Yellow can be good. Tinted a little
Bruh.
more towards the gold side, and I enjoy it.
Gold. Maybe orange. Yellow.
For me, my favorite colors are almost any shade of yellow and purple with pink, but I much more prefer like if you say green, are we going like puke green or like a deep forest or luscious grass or like leaves and stuff? For me, it's the quality of the color, the shade of the color. Like there
This
are
green.
some real. See, that green on you looks good, but I don't like it in general when it comes to like
Just say
lights.
it's plate green.
Yeah.
Seafoam green.
Let's not
Like-
go with green fear.
Yeah, I like that green on you, but if there was a light of that
Funny.
type of green, it would hurt my eyes because it would be too like radiant.
Ah.
Hmm.
Oh, that reminds me.
The neons hurt my eyes. Well, certain
Sounds
neons.
painful.
These are like subdued. They're like,
Hmm.
they're like rich textures and deep but
So,
bright.
how have you been,
They're not like
Waffles?
neon.
Doing good?
Patty cake, baker's
to hear.
ma'am.
Doing
Bake
good.
me a cake as fast as you can. Patty cake, patty cake.
Just
What did you
try.
say? I'm
Stretch.
hard of hearing sometimes.
I said, that's good to know, too.
No, we playing patty cake.
Indeed. And by the way, Miss Ebb Flo. Well, they actually introduced them. This Waffles, they have taken them as a medical apprentice. Yeah.
Right.
So,
We think
yeah.
we heard about that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ebb.
Do your
Always good to
best.
have more medics.
Hmm.
You've got this.
The progress has been
Sleepy. Do you
very
need a
great.
coffee?
To be
Going
honest.
to try to shift.
Hmm? Oh no, I'm just drained. It's a side effect.
Good luck,
I already don't run at
can do
100% because of the Umbra, but
I remember seeing one time Elric gave Rash a friggin' 5 energy, and suddenly Rash just sprung back to life. Crazy man.
Those
I
things
gave
are very
Rayesh
powerful.
dark chocolate covered. Oh. I gave Rayesh dark chocolate covered coffee beans and he cackled like an evil sea witch.
He does that
It's
sometimes.
the caffeine addiction. It's the sugar and caffeine addiction that does that.
I was in college.
No, he just gets really excited about things sometimes.
That too.
Oh no.
Yes,
yeah.
please keep Mr. Roderick from being
That
sick.
form makes. What happened to Roderick?
Oh wait, or was that?
Is that?
Oh no, that was Higgs.
Oh yeah, changing forms.
Yeah, it's me. I just really didn't like that. I've been in that form for days.
Should I get you some stomach meds? Or Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, give me some fucking Tums and give me like 3 ibuprofen. I'll be okay.
I get water?
Yes.
There's some right over there. I'll go grab some.
Yes, please. There more than one cup?
Yeah, I brought in 4 or 5.
Awesome.
Well, I had Rand bring in 4 or 5.
And Tums for the heartburn, ibuprofen for the general pain. Not too
Room
much.
temperature or cold?
Cold.
May have been a cold.
Please.
Prestidigitation is best spell in the world. Here you go. That's cold.
Not wrong.
Thank you.
You know what's a terrible idea? Putting fiber powder into
Food-wise,
a
would you
cup of
like some
coffee.
beef jerky or some multivitamins?
I do not want to eat right now. No offense. Maybe
that's
here in a
fine.
few hours.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys eat yet,
Quickest
so
way to make them
I
shit
always like to
themselves.
offer what I have on hand.
Oh, yeah, after using Phantom for a bit, I get very nauseous, and it's a bit hard on the body.
Well, Tums is for, like, acid reflux. Do you need, like, some Gravol, too?
Some gravel?
Gravol. Gravol is a medicine that you use for, so Tums is really good for, like, heartburn, indigestion, so, like, the burning part, and Gravol is good for the nose, that.
Sure, yeah, as long as it's not like literal gravel.
No.
Yeah, we don't.
But I can absolutely see why it sounds like that, especially because I'm Nasherbish. A second, get my backpack.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Ray, if you ate gravel and thought that, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know what you are. So
You did say you have rocks underneath your skin, so
I do.
Careful.
The only one I could
I would
see
say
in gravel
something
would
funny.
be Shambles.
I would say
Shambles is
something
anything,
funny, but I don't want to kill you with laughter. So I'm just gonna give you some. Let me see. I have some Tylenol,
Reyes.
and I have Tums, and ibuprofen.
Rhea's
Got some
rambunctious
cough
laughter.
drops.
That's
Yeah.
Nice.
Gravol. Here are 4. 2 for now, 2 for later. 4 hours apart.
Do I chew them or do I swallow them?
Some people chew, some people swallow. It depends on what your body is used to.
I'm just gonna take it like pills.
Drink the water.
the words to live by from our teacher.
Yep. I was able to go to the store and get a refill on my first aid kit. I got my nasal drops, an EpiPen, an inhaler. I got my first aid kit fully pimped out with traditional medication again. I was running low for a while.
Very nice.
That's good.
Like, how do you have so many things in your bed and your first aid kit? I'm like, I don't know. Just literally walk into Walmart, pick up bag, stuff bag with items, pay for bag. Pay for
At this
bag.
point, I know that
Bye.
you are the most prepared person that I've ever met.
I have to be. Bags of holding don't always work though. If you enter like a no magic zone, then your bag becomes a normal bag, and all those super convenient I totally had this when I arrived items aren't there anymore. So pack them.
See, this is why I never leave out my kit.
No, you're bringing a thought to my mind that I'd forgot about. I'd been too busy having my mind consumed by the dark aether. Oh, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
You said that so casually.
Like, there was a time where I was on a mission with some friends, and we were entering a like cave dungeon type area, and they said you have to give in all weapons. And so they went through my thing, and they took my Bowie knife and my Swiss Army knife. They left me my surgical kit because they didn't think that like a tiny little blade would do much damage. But I gave them a list of what I had, and they went through my bag, and I got to keep pretty much everything. Little known to them, they didn't take my lighter or my Costco-sized can of hairspray, so I had a makeshift flamethrower.
Nice.
Okay,
spider repellent.
I used it on
Mr.
them.
Elric has done that before with the axe.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yes.
No, I was in a rush, so I did take out the enemy,
So I
but I
never breathe
also
that shit
lost
in.
my bangs, my eyebrows, and my eyelashes because it exploded. But it exploded on the enemy too. So it was a known
Mutually
risk.
assured destruction.
By the way,
Double
wait,
S
don't
sleep.
breathe that stuff in. It would smell horrid, like ozone.
Which one? Axe or hairspray?
Yes.
The deodorant.
Yes.
Axe smells
From
like
experience,
inadequacy. Axe reeks of inadequacy and disappointment.
We were wondering how to properly
speaking from
quantify that.
experience. College was weird.
Yeah.
That's about right.
And anxiety laced with must impress people with my axe is not a shower, and many people I knew when I was growing up used a form of axe as like, oh, I don't need to shower after gym class, I got axe body spray. I'm like, that's why you're single, that's why you're single, why you're still single, while you're single. Oh. Yeah.
I think I heard Ares say something about how he loves Axe body spray.
Surprised.
Is it Old Spice? I don't think it.
Higgs is
I
Old
remember
Spice.
him saying Higgs uses Old Spice.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
He was shocked
I
when I
prefer
got
using-
him.
Difference between Old Spice and Axe body spray.
I prefer using Dove's Men Plus Care.
Dove is good. I love Dove. Love this soap. I used to have like 5 different ways to wash my face. Now I just use Dove soap with like exfoliating beads and for soft, sensitive skin. And like my skin's never been better. I was like, keep it simple.
That's good.
A little bit of Dove, some vitamin C, some serum.
I don't know how people can go and buy the things that they want to like clean themselves with. Everything's usually crafted.
Brandy. Just a little bit.
Brandy. Nice
Brandy?
one. I prefer a nice Hennessy, to be honest. With some ginger ale.
Well, yes, but the ideal here is like I'm trying to help with pain, not get
Yeah,
Ebb
no.
Flo crunked up this weekend.
Yeah.
Crunked up. Yes. Oh,
I'm just
I
saying.
passed my firearms course.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I now am able to carry. It was on a Glock 19 that Keith taught me for the shutdown because I do their hydroponics. And yeah, I got my Glock 19 license to carry and conceal. I intend to carry it out in the open for people to see in its holster, but sometimes I'll need to replace like that gun with like a medical gun for like pew pew, you feel good injections. So I'm gonna have to carry my bag sometimes. But I'm so excited
like
to
a
have
syringe
it.
gun?
Yeah, like a
That-
gun for like, yeah.
I've been working on
You know what
not
that reminds
everybody
me
can-
of?
What?
What?
Reminds me of the Goliath shooting medical supplies out of some Zaris. Remember that?
Well.
Oh.
With,
Yeah.
You remember them talking about that?
A little bit, yeah.
Mm.
That was something.
Anyways, continue, Rhea. It was something.
It's a medical gun that I can put my potions in, because not everybody can swallow potions or has
Nice.
the ability if they're passed out. So what I use it for is I put the potion in and it has a longer needle, so I can swap the needle so I can go like through a part of the body directly into the throat. So it just like bypasses the need to swallow, just goes directly in the tube, down it goes to the tummy.
Nice. We're trying not to think about that. That's.
It kind of sounds a little horrifying,
I'm
but
sorry.
I get it.
It does. It does. It works for people who literally don't have mouths. Some people in my party don't have mouths.
We can understand that. We just.
I'll be honest.
It's woozy. I know. I'm sorry.
You know, there's probably a spell out there some fucking crazy
I'm
wizard has created
somewhat
where they
used
like
to
snap their fingers and someone's mouth just straight up disappears for an hour.
I've seen that on
That's
TV.
terrifying.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was the scene. It was the scene where this like evil, but not evil because we like her witch was like, I am powerful, and he's like, you are not powerful. My friend here can whisper and destroy you, and he's like, oh yeah, how are we gonna whisper with no mouth? And his mouth was gone.
If that happened like in real life, I think I would shit my pants.
Transmutation wizards are terrifying sometimes.
They are.
Sounds like the ultimate power word, shut the fuck up, to be honest. It sounds
Like, I thought
one
got your
funny but
nose was
horrifying.
terrifying, but got your mouth
Learn
is
that
just
whenever
freaky.
people start monologuing. Power word, shut the fuck up.
That's.
I heard somebody through the wall say, "I'm gonna shit my pants." Was it you?
Yes, it was me because we
That's
were talking about the
typically
prospect of a transmutation wizard taking
you know,
someone's
technically
mouth.
speaking, this form has a mouth, sort of.
That is really scary.
You hurt again?
Like this.
Why are you always so hurt? Stop getting hurt.
Please, we
please.
don't mean to. We really don't.
This time it was like totally coincidence. So I was not expecting an armada of robots to ambush us at the misty fucking borders in the middle of a forest.
Oh my
It was
God,
kind of
an armada?
backwards.
Is it called being
I heard it was an
militia.
ambush, but
You guys got
Literal last half an army.
It doesn't help.
If that ever happened,
You have to be careful. They,
I'm sorry.
whatever those are, they have something that blocks
stupid.
magic casting, so we couldn't shield.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Miss me with that shit because it's like my whole shtick.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do any magic?
I know my body's in no condition.
I think I might know who it is. Because he did the same shit on a mission before for the
So
health
did
organization.
he nullify?
Yeah, said that in the communications. So yeah, that yes.
No, I don't have a gun that's not
Did
magic.
nullify
I converted it to
magic?
magic gun. It doesn't. I don't use real
Yeah,
bullets
there
with it
was
anymore.
some.
It
It was
was
like
even if I did, I
really
summon it with magic.
loud noise.
I don't keep it on my
or
person. I
something
summon
that
it with magic. So if I can't use magic, I
got
can't
to
summon
avoid-
anything. Even
It
though
was
couldn't
noise-based,
concentrate.
something it
We
was. It was
couldn't
some kind of
concentrate to
To
cast
avoid
anything
police.
for a while.
Because you probably don't have a license for that gun.
Noise-based silent.
comes in.
The only
handy
thing I
when
would have been able to do would be like,
can't
nature
search me
throw
if
a
I don't
bitch
have
fit
anything
for
on.
me and be wrathful.
That might have worked.
I feel like his was just like. I feel like with Radigan, he just.
Were you
full on
able to
just
teleport or do
what do we
anything
call
like tree
anti-magic
stride or
field or
anything?
something?
We're not
I don't
able
know.
to do
It's
that
not
normally,
anti-magic.
so
If,
we
if
don't
it
know.
was an anti-magic field, then I would have died.
Oh.
Just like right there on the spot.
What would have happened?
I am magic. If it was an anti-magic field, then I would have just died on the spot. My blood is mana, so
Okay.
I have to, you know.
If that ever happens, respectfully, I am tossing you over my shoulder and we are either flying out or tree striding out. We just gotta find some thick trees that both of us can fit through and we're just gone.
With 3 C's.
With 3
Yeah.
C's.
Thicker.
Thick.
Always
We need a
possible
tree
to
with
get the fuck
lots.
out, to be
Oh,
honest.
we need a tree with lots of rings.
So, on the note of this, and considering how the conversation's going, I thought about it. Well, I was thinking about it before Phantom popped out. After that, it was difficult to think about anything, really. But you're gonna hate this. I already know you're gonna hate this. I'm gonna do the thing that you both hate.
Oh dear.
4-shot revolver.
Oh.
Oh.
But, comma, this is more up your alley. Up the chamber here, as you can see, magic crystals. It's a mage lock. It's from my realm. I got it a long time ago. It fires like Magnovus does, functionally 0 recoil, and it shoots mana beams instead of bullets. Think of it kind of like more like a magic missile, I guess, but more on the spot than you know.
I don't need magic missile.
Sounds like preloading a wand with spells, to be honest.
Basically is
also,
well, the way it works
nice
is
gun.
it's more it's
Nice
kind of
gun.
a magitech would be the best way of putting it. The mana crystal, the crystals themselves are loaded with the magic already. So when you pull the hammer back and then you release it by pulling the trigger, it hits the back of the crystal, which fires the magic out the front. It's just physics.
That's so cool.
That sounds really cool. I want to see it in
So you're
action.
cracking the crystal to trigger the spell.
And crystal, luckily, doesn't get cracked most of the time. Sometimes it does, and then that becomes problematic because then you have to get a new crystal to reload
Then
it.
is
you
the
can pour
hammer
mana back
striking
into
a
the
seal?
crystals. Not a seal, just strikes them the crystal itself. I believe it's some kind of tip on the hammer. I don't know exactly for sure though.
If we can get a gun that's similar to that, that can take real bullets, because I have my gun safety thing and I have access to the firing range, we could take Miss Ebb Flo to have firing range practice with a new similar gun. If you want,
I'm not just gonna push this onto you, but I wanted you to know that this might be a good option if this were to happen again. I'm browsing options. The last thing I want is my friends to go out to a place and to have all of their abilities stripped from them. Come in.
Hello.
It's a weird situation.
Hi, we heard there was popsicle sticks here.
What?
Popsicle?
No.
What?
No.
Macbeth,
you screwed us again. Someone told me there was popsicle sticks kept in hospital areas.
They're not
mean tongue depressors?
popsicle sticks. They're tongue depressors. They're for medical stuff, not for eating or chewing.
Sorry.
Oh, we don't have ice
I
cream.
medically need
are
the popsicle stick to chew.
I see.
What?
Like a branch? It tastes like maple
Think about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna give it to you unless you
She
absolutely
takes a
want
branch
it.
from
But
her horns.
I figured it'd be better than a AK-47.
It's gonna basically taste like
I'll
bark and
definitely
maple.
think about it. Just need to find all
taste
the
this shit.
various
No, you
things
put
we
your
can
mouth
carry
on it.
for
I don't
various
want it.
situations.
Here.
I guess
They're
that
like the
wouldn't really
size
work
of,
in
her
anti-magic,
finger.
but we're also trying to learn
you.
archery properly.
Chris, do you want one?
Sure.
Very good.
You know, actually, Ludric and I were talking about that the other day.
Thank you, Miss Rhea.
It kind of fits in a ways.
Many
Apollo, the Greek god Apollo, was the god of
Do you want candy instead?
archery, medicine, and
I can give all of you
music.
candy.
You eat the
So
stick. You chew on the stick.
fits the bill.
Candy was on the table.
Now I'm wondering, to be honest, like, well, just be normal arrows, or could like have specialized arrows? And yes, my mind immediately went to explosive arrows.
Caramels. Okay.
Let's start with regular arrows.
That would be the best, yes. Especially when
Explosive is a bit much.
we inevitably miss and drop one by accident.
Into a blueberry like the woman in
Yes, and then
Yeah,
you
that
have
would be a
to
problem.
scramble to deal with the now lit explosive arrow.
Unless you misbehave.
Yes, that one just chuck it. But yeah, fair enough.
That's how you lose
You weren't. Oh,
fingers and
you weren't there for the
barks eat their
beach.
fingers.
You weren't there for the beach when we tried to throw that ball and it didn't work so well. So.
Oh dear. Wait, I think I was at the beach, the Misty Shore's beach thing. I think I was late for that.
Oh, yeah, earlier
So I
on.
don't know about the whole. Yeah.
But if you if you decide to go with the gun, I'd be more than happy to take you like shooting practice with me. So that way it's not like pull it out your first time use, you actually have it.
Thank you, Miss Ray.
The only thing I could offer you is big stick.
We sort of have a big stick. It's called our loot.
I am working
we had to
on
hit
getting
some creatures on the head with that in the Shadowfell. That was interesting.
Oh dear. I heard some things about that from some of the comms.
We had a construct upside the head and killed it at one point. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's by the way, that's a thing. I talked to Yeldir, and apparently the construct is interested in Ray Ray for some reason.
It was last time as well. Ray Ray holds on to a lot of negative emotions. So it makes sense.
Yeah. That
I
might be a
focused
problem.
on them
Wait,
last time.
it can sense negativity?
Well,
It
it's going
feeds on
after
it.
more fear.
Okay.
It'll
I was
go
gonna say,
after the others as well, though.
like, is it, what emotions can it, like, hone in on?
Fear, anger.
What about things like insecurities, anxiety, feelings of being inadequate, and those
Those are
kind
just
of
offshoots of fear, aren't they?
So
damn
it
it.
feeds off one's despair. Oh dear.
Oh, fuck.
Bloody hell.
I would reckon probably
Bloody
like
hell.
most other Shadowfell creatures as well. I've been looking into it a little bit. They feed they usually have a kind of menu they like, it seems.
No, I work so hard to hide how bad I feel. That's not fair.
I don't know. I've
think a
been
lot
trying to
of
look
us
into
do.
it. I've browsed books, I've looked around, I've found out absolutely no documentation on any construct or anything like that. Anything that fits the bill. I've looked into things, but nothing. Ain't shit.
That's right. You're cool.
Not to mention, I'm trying to figure out what the connection is that the fucking the Plague Lord has with this construct and why they were involved at all together in the first place. Try to figure that out too.
Considering they were seem to be fighting each other. We're not quite sure if there's much of one besides trespassing.
Now I'm wondering, what if there was something? You said the Shadowfell creatures eat like fear and stuff, and the Plague Lord's involved. What if they were
Shadowfell
hunting
creatures like
after-
to. There's the negative energy plane, so they like to do that usually. There's some creatures there that do like to consume emotions and they'll propagate them. There's even one that will literally eat someone's fear until they are so afraid that it then just eats their soul. I believe I don't remember what it's called, but it's really
Bloody
big.
hell. I was gonna say, because it sounds like maybe those creatures trying to eat the Plague Lord's negative emotions, and if he feared anything, really, probably. Who knows?
Isn't the Plague Lord?
That'd
Is
be
the Plague
interesting
Lord a lich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a lesser lich? Like.
Definitely not a
He's definitely not a lesser lich anymore.
Okay.
I mean, his minions are all dead, so I think, yeah, probably
He
lich.
was a lich at one point, but after his body being destroyed so many times, he's more just necrotic essence, probably is the best way of putting it. That souls.
An undead monster.
Does it breathe?
Probably not.
Does it have fluids in his body like Harvey?
I don't know. You'd have to get close and ask him.
I know. Ask. No.
Has
I
anyone
don't know.
seen
I
him?
really don't know.
He said that
True.
he showed up with ice.
Looks like he has skin. He didn't bleed.
Did he still have that?
Knock knock.
No, but getting close to
Anyone
Mrs.
who saw,
Danger
did
now
they
has
still
that
see the
has the,
site?
like,
Is it more
he has
damaged?
that
Mr.
atrial
Ish
infection
tried
now.
to
She thought the damn purple lightning.
break it more.
Thanks. I think that was what.
I haven't seen the scythe. I couldn't tell you.
They're
The last time I
trying to
saw
break
it
it?
was when Jackal and I went at it. I think may have been after. I don't remember for sure.
I think it was this Tuesday
keep an
when he
eye out.
came over and he had that. He actually did have that.
Is a scythe a person or a thing?
We saw it for a
Tuesday?
The
bit.
wand of Orcus. He
Yeah, this
changed it.
like a couple days ago. This Tuesday.
Wait, he was
Sentient,
where?
but it's
in Zafira attacking.
Forgot.
a weapon.
That's where he had the
Where?
purple stuff.
Yeah.
Lord
Where?
Zafira, where
God
the
damn
Reaper
it.
zombies attacked.
For the 8th, there's...
Mr. Ish and
Zombies
Mr.
attacked.
Abel were able to do something to it.
Well,
That's also where
that's
pu-
news.
Yeah, we don't know what happened once he disappeared.
I think I think it was set in comms.
Hopefully it broke a bit
It
more.
wasn't. I apologize.
Yeah.
That was also where I
it's been
punched him in the.
patchy, not to mention...
That's also where I punched him in the dick. I'll hold that victory
So I
forever.
think the pure ones also have some of the marks too, because Blight had a mark on his back.
Yeah, he was at Orlando Soccer Wednesday. Threatened to blow up the place if Paddy didn't come and talk to him. And then somehow Fable gave him therapy and calmed him down or something. That was
Wait, what
that was
kind
nice.
of
Which one was that
mark?
one?
What the fuck did I miss?
A lot.
I am
Oh, now
out
they ha-
of the fucking loop.
Yeah, you missed
Sorry.
out a lot.
Well,
Okay,
so-
start.
Unfortunately, none of us
Yes,
wanted
what
to
mark?
be in the loop.
And don't just like
The
throw
loop.
out shit there. Give the whole picture first. I want to give me a debrief.
Same.
So from what I know, so Tuesday, Quarterfax was attacking Lower Saphir again as he always was. He had this new, what looked like an Ordo unit, but had purple tube crystal things on his back and spat out this weird purple fluid.
Oh,
at
that's
some
great.
point-
Love
At
that.
some point, Gregor himself
Yes.
was on the battlefield, and like I said, he had what was essentially what looked like, I guess, a Ethereum infection, as so said in comms. He had the purple
Ethereum
sigil
infection.
on him.
No,
That's
I
what
saw
people
the
call
news
it.
report too. He's got some nice crosswork tattoos there.
Yeah.
That means he's probably
so,
infected. After that, he's been
so in other words, he's
infused with
Quarterfax's
Ethereum.
bitch.
Wait, what?
Either that or they're working together, which both are not ideal because, was he attacking intelligently?
Excuse me.
From what I saw, he had kept at range with some new lightning attack. Purple lightning.
So he was attacking intelligently, so he wasn't just like
medic,
reduced to an
you
undead
need
thrall.
see someone?
Well,
Or do you need medical attention?
I believe
yeah, that's,
people like Ludra got caught in the hit.
I've seen you a
and,
couple times.
I think Rob
Yeah,
was there
it's
too.
the medical bay right there.
And then
Okay.
If you
I
are
kind
injured or you
of
want
lost
to see
track of him
someone,
afterwards
you may
because he kept
welcome,
like
otherwise,
disappearing and reappearing.
off
At
limits.
some point, I'll have to evacuate as always.
Did you see anything
And
different
then-
about
Is the
his
doctor
scythe
here,
then?
I am a doctor.
There should be, from what I've seen,
There's a couple
there should
doctors and
be a
healers, yes.
bluish cracking on one of the
Hello,
skulls
hey,
from
doctor.
what
Nice to
Jackal and
meet
I
you.
did. Was there anything else?
Mr. Diggler? Dick Diggler.
I didn't get a good look at the site. That was during the full moon.
Do you have a moment to
funnily
talk?
enough, and
Well,
it was
do you have a
bit
moment to talk about
hard
your
to see with all the
car's
flux
extended
too.
warranty?
Understandable.
No, I scrapped it the other day. It was no
Okay.
Then,
Oh,
and then,
no,
like
you did?
the next day, Wednesday,
Well,
that's
we
when
can
Blight
get you a
came
new
over
one.
trying to
only
wanting to talk with
$10,000
Patty.
more in
There
interest.
was a report from
That sounds like a good deal, right?
Elric that
well, I actually
that-
prefer my horse.
yeah,
my
Blight wanted to
horsepower
talk to
come
Patty
from
for some
actual
reason.
horses now. Do you have
Not
any
sure why,
stats?
but he threatened to destroy stuff
We
if
do.
Patty
We
didn't
do
come,
have.
and then
We offer.
lets this
we
whole
do offer
scuffle
a
with the
lucrative
cops and
deal
the
on
neighborhood
stallions.
watch. Fucking Quarterfax
It's a little
Ordos came
different
down.
from extended
That
warranties,
purple
but
one
it's
Ordo
just
came down
like-
as well.
Give me your
I
card.
don't know,
I'll
something.
contact you if I need it.
Like a Patty bot
sure,
came
yeah,
over,
no,
or like
no
one of her drones.
Just here you go.
Came over,
Oh,
talked
yeah.
down, and then he appeared again
100 double D.
after
It's
the
triple D
commotion
now,
was
isn't it?
over,
Yeah.
and that's
Triple D.
when
And,
Fable
what's the triple
somehow
D?
talked him down with like he said, gave him therapy.
Pleasure meeting you.
They think that
If
Blight
you
is
want
like
to talk anyone
misguided,
down, it would
kind of
be
idiot.
Fable.
Did it work?
Yeah, apparently so. Blight left peacefully, but the funny thing was, people said, or Ludwig said this, like, Blight likes music to fight and fuck around and find out, so he's basically like a Misty member. Ludwig said that.
I don't know how to feel
What
about
type of
that.
movies he did, like?
I know, right?
have.
Personally, I don't know. It's just
If
like
he hadn't
it-
tried to kill Masasha,
I know there are talks of some people wanting to save the pure.
So,
ones and whatnot,
like an
but,
aggressive metalhead bard
they-
working for the dark side.
basically. But basically, just like I'm not sure about this whole. Some people want to save the pure ones, some people don't. Like, in my opinion, if we have to fight them, it comes down to it. It's us or them at that point, because of everything going on. I don't know. I'm not a diplomat. I'm a doctor. Who needs more guns?
What do you think, dude?
Oh, hey, D. I thought you had left.
No,
Oh, crap.
everyone just talks.
Apologies.
What do I think of what? Him probably
The information.
having new powers and I think the Plague Lord isn't. He's not stupid. He's taking actions that he believes will benefit him in the end. It's all a means to the end. He'll take everything he can get. I mean, hell, the few times where I've gone to Valor and I've heard whispers of him around, apparently he tries to recruit the public. He's been to several cities, I think.
Him and his pure ones, from what Valentine can find, there's been reports
I'm
all over
so
the world.
glad I look like
pure
a
ones
ditz.
wandering around. Bounty hunters primarily.
But he crossed Bounty Hunters Guild, from what I've heard. That's
Yes.
what
Yeah. Yeah, I was directly involved with that. That was not fun. Well, I mean, I guess you both.
Yeah. I was team
I
heal.
haven't heard the aftermath, to be honest. However that.
Hearing
I sent my simulacrum and used people as a meat shield while I healed them.
hearing that he has another energy source in him, I mean, I don't know much about this other energy source. I try to keep my nose out of it because it seems like it's all hush and secret. I'm not one to try to dig into other people's
It's because it's
business.
volatile. It's incredibly volatile. It's what I'm infected with, and I've been infected for months now. Almost 7 or 8 months now, I think, at this point.
He's smart, but he's
No, I'm just
playing
wondering.
a very dangerous game if he added that.
I know.
These are
Exactly,
things that shouldn't be
essentially that.
mixed.
Exactly, that's what
Yeah,
I was
just-
thinking too, because the plague was weak to Ethereum, or is still weak to Ethereum, unless something's changed.
We wouldn't
That's
be
how number
surprised
four
if it
did.
had after that. If he's experimenting
So
with it.
weak
what
to
I'm
Umbra.
getting at is,
Before I've
Probably
really
gonna be
pushed myself to this point, really, I forged something in the acres. If you want to take that up, it's not really a weapon, but it's
I'm
a
just
pure
wondering.
umbral steel stake with hooks in it, so that it can't come back out the way that it's put in.
ouch.
And if it's pure umbral
Like a
steel, then
harpoon.
it's going to have that draining effect. And it's going to keep trying to eat whatever energies around it until it burns itself out.
I have something actually I want you to work on. If you don't mind. I don't want to resort to it yet because it has its uses still. But if we exhaust all options, do you want to build something so dense with Umbra to destroy phylacteries?
I can. I know the entity also hates Gregor because he tried to peek in to their domain. I don't know if the backing of another well, the entity tries to not meddle with anything. They typically just talk to people. But the backing of another near deific entity.
Where's my body going? There we go.
If I could get the help of them, I mean, they're weaker right now. There's not much that I can really pull from the acres without putting people in danger. Or myself.
No, there's something I wonder, actually.
And I know, D, you have your own problems. I know the shades have still been up and about. Which begs the question, how is that?
It's worse. I can't get the souls of the metaverse to move on. No one wants to die. Even when they're dead, they refuse to die, and they stagnate and turn into shades, and then I have to kill them.
It probably doesn't help with everything happening either in the world.
True.
Is the Plague Lord's stuff still have like a weakness to like UV light?
It's just the infection, I think. Which is good, it means people won't get infected and succumb, but I don't know.
I think that's becoming more of
That's right, I still used light magic on them when we were fighting.
I actually have a question.
I'll keep my UV flower close.
Yes.
Because I believe that there was that mission to Shadowfell that got one of
Stealing like 20 bucks.
that got one of the phylacteries of the Plague Lord, right? Would that be able to?
Can you sing to me?
Would that allow us to like?
I'm not
I
a very
guess,
good singer.
find the rest of his phylacteries and shit, or
Potentially with proper divination magic.
Gummy song I really like.
It sounds like
I would think so.
It's a bitch of a process to
I'll be
do.
right back.
Then again, I don't know I don't know magic that much. I don't. Well, really, I don't do magic.
At some point, I want to hold on to it and see what it's like. Right now, Deldeer has it. He's hid it somewhere.
Gotcha.
Where did you learn that
But,
song from?
I know it for a long time.
Oh my god.
You feel right.
I guess there is like a.
Left butt
Yeah, it
cheek,
sounds like there's like the
and you feel a piece
good
of like
and bad
a
of not
$20
doing
bill
magic in general
sitting there.
much. One, I don't suffer from any mana suppression shit. The other hand, I don't. A lot of it, it's hard to fight against it sometimes. I do.
My priorities are in the right
I'm
place.
going to, I don't know. All this just feels
I got electrocuted.
wrong. I don't like the fact that
Look at my scars.
the
I
Court
think they're
effects
good, though, 'cause they're not
and
anymore.
no, not Court effects. Jackal's brother and the Plague Lord have some kind of
Would you get electrocuted by?
cooperation.
Though,
I don't know to
so
what
I'm
degree,
wondering now if you
Oh,
said Dark Aether is deadly to the plague or something.
Oh,
but Ethereum should be.
glad you're okay.
What if I wonder if the Lord is like burning the candle at both ends and it's like he's literally burning himself out
I'm
and like some
alright.
desperate
Like, I got
attempt
my
to do
magic all fine
something
and whatnot. I just
might be killing him.
I have a hard time believing that or seeing that, to be honest. I don't see. I mean, even if it was desperate, we would see desperate action as well. Given what I've seen, he still seems like he's having a fucking blast going around and destroying shit and killing people.
And I don't think it's
Not
a
to mention with-
cockiness either. If he thought he was at advantage, then he would be toying with us more, right?
Sorry, fellas, don't mind
Probably.
us. We got a
Oh,
shattered
shit.
leg.
I mean, it's
Oh,
fixed.
fuck.
Okay.
It's fixed.
Is it the same leg as last time?
It's the same leg. He just wants to speed up the process, so I stop whining.
Girl,
Yeah.
I fixed your leg on Wednesday and then you just walked out without resting and now this happens bloody fuck.
She alright? You alright?
Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, Indigo crushed my leg last week, or not last week, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Alright, let me.
Then you just straight walked out.
You
good?
Dylan, come here. Real quick.
Hello.
Put
As good as can be expected.
It's just not healed
Hi.
yet.
You still look like shit. Are you okay?
Seems like it's
Swiss cheese last week.
Less painful.
Were you
That's
at
gotta
the
suck.
outbreak on Tuesday?
Magic has a painkiller effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Wrong leg. Shit was wild.
You want to help us compare notes then?
Wrong leg. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
Dan was there, but right now that was the only one that I can find.
Still
At the
here.
moment. So a few questions for you.
Actually,
The scythe.
with it
Was there
being
any extra
with it being
damage
so
on it?
fixed, I could probably.
There should be
get it
be
close to being
one
completely refined.
one that is blue
Still
and
gonna
kind
take
of
a few days to
pink
heal up,
purpley.
but
That was from
it's just not
Jackal and I.
You need
Is there any more?
another-
I
Drink.
saw. I assume you're talking about the one that
Yeah.
Gregor has. I saw him
We should
using
be
it.
alright for now, but
I
thank
was
you.
not close enough to him to
Yeah,
actually get a good
obviously
view
need
of
some
it.
rest.
I think Ludwig might have been closer around that.
I left him on the scout ship. He's not going to be available tonight. He's watching the soaps.
Sure you
There
do.
was a lot more spicy
Oh yeah, I
purple
have to
though.
get that soon. Fuck.
Then he wouldn't
Now I
have a
just
choice.
Yeah.
honestly got some minutes.
Remember that umbral hammer that I made when we ran to Qantas a while back?
That won't stop me from casting the spell. It just won't.
What if
have
instead of
that much of effect?
jamming that umbral stake of umbral steel into I go for the scythe?
I can still cast inherit spells. So.
It's possible.
Bitch.
Are you suggesting
I've been looking
destroying the
into
scythe?
I've been looking into the wand, and
Yes.
something that everyone needs to be prepared with.
Nice.
I guarantee someone at some point is gonna fuck around and find out. They're gonna try to grab onto it. That is a mistake. From what I can tell, the wand of
rip
Orcus.
your soul out of you.
Almost, yes. It is what it does. Either that or an incredible amount of necrotic
It
damage.
just immediately kills you.
From accounts, yeah, from
seen
accounts that I've
reforms.
read,
What if I coat myself in umbra?
it's possible. Just be careful. I mean, I'm not gonna.
We
Okay,
just know
hold
the
on.
2 times
Um,
it's worked so far. It was you and Mr. Jackal.
So.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mr.
I'm wondering
Ryesh
something
only
kinda
did it
stupid
because
now, but-
Mistra said that he should do it. She was with him with that. She was working through him.
I've got to go soon, but I have one thought in my mind.
If we can
The
find
wand
a
of
way to
Orcus
draw
is
him.
magic, right?
One more time. Come in.
The wand of Orcus is magic, yes?
Yes.
Sit back.
What would
Oh, hi,
It's
Hillary.
probably gonna hate me for this. What would anti-magic do to it? 'Cause I've encountered
It's
that
an
before.
artifact, so I don't think it would do much.
Artifacts usually are too powerful for
What if
that
it
because
was an
they're crafted by
artifact that
gods.
also was anti-magic, like the relic that Sachi has?
I don't know if you'd move the relic. He said installing it would be hard enough. Though maybe making one similar, I don't know. From what I understand, that was a one-time thing that was very difficult to do. But
That might be a question for Lady Q.
I have a hypothesis, and I think that you might be the best person to test it. You've seen the entity possess your body, right? Golden eyes.
Yeah. She can.
Would she be willing to do that again?
She's uncomfortable unless I let her, but I could be my my deity's avatar, I suppose.
If
Yo.
So I have an idea, and it's according to a book I read at one point a while ago. Usually, well, it's more of a story, I guess, if anything. So, it might be myth, but it is a myth, I guess. Legendary artifacts must be destroyed by usually heroes working alongside entities of great power, gods, powerful patrons, that kind of thing. Usually it has to be a work together. Gods can't do it by themselves. because they don't have enough influence usually within a place because it's so wide. They have to use, or they have to work with a hero to actually properly do it. It's possible that,
Even
in all intents and
destroying
purposes,
the wand last time involved destroying an avatar of Tiamat and putting blood of its heart into it, and that didn't even fully destroy it.
Well,
so it's possible that what is necessary is, because I hate to say it, but I'm an ex-god. Doesn't really count. But Jackal is, or was, a very powerful entity in himself. It could have worked for either one of us, or it could have been just enough to work properly. And he was the one who told me to grab onto it. I didn't come up with that idea. I wouldn't fucking done that shit, but he told me to do it, and I did it. I didn't even think about it. And then Mistra instructs Ryesh to.
Right. She said
Ryesh isn't a god. He would be the hero in this situation. I think it requires some kind of godly entity or and a hero of ample strength to be able to actually do it. And I want to test that theory. Next time you see the Plague Lord, I want you to go up, grab and try to smack, to go up to the scythe, grab onto it, working with your entity, and see if you can crack one of the skulls, or more than just one. Try to start at one.
Please be very
That's a task and a half in
Hmm.
itself.
Actually, Link, aren't you like a hero with a patron or something?
Also, exactly.
I've been blessed by a goddess, yes.
If that's the case,
What's
maybe
the
we can
shoulder
talk
thing?
to
What does
Lady
that
Q.
mean?
Means I'm infected.
I would have to pray to
She's
have
not
a
that
side
strong
of it.
right now, but
Okay, Blight has the
she
same thing
might
on his
have an
back.
idea.
I also have the same thing on my back. If I were to change outfits, I can do the exact same thing. It serves as a backstab armor, basically.
Diggs, now I have a question. Now I wonder. Some of us here also have like patrons and stuff, gods. Will they also help too, or?
I'd be able to help.
Potentially, it would need probably a. So here's the difficult part, I think. Jackal told me to do it. Mistra told Ryesh to do it. It would need to be something that your god would be needing to actively participate within it. It can't just be something that they say, oh yeah, go ahead and do it. Your god would need to focus, or entity or whatever, would need to focus entirely on that moment. Which means you need to convince them to do so, if it lines up with what they believe in. That's why I believe the entity would be the one that, to go to for this, because the entity and D have the same ideal with this. They want to beat the shit out of the Plague Lord.
Yeah, the entity actively wants to destroy his phylacteries as well.
So that might be the potential cause for it, but
I know that from that saloon technically is like close with Mistra, so maybe I can ask with Celine and commune with that.
He would sound like the better candidate, but I'll also back you up if you need it.
if you can, don't overburden yourself. Again, we don't, and also the most important thing is to. Yeah, we're shooting the shit about scythes. The most important thing is that if you are to grab onto it, yeah, we're good. We're just talking.
Gotcha.
The most important thing when you do grab onto it, I felt the burn of it. I'm sure Ryesh did too. When you grab onto something, it will try to it's going to try to extinguish your soul.
Okay.
That thing is powerful. It is very powerful. It's no longer just the wand of Orcus anymore, because whatever the Plague Lord did, he mutated it. It's no longer what it was. It is much more powerful.
It's probably gotten worse at this point with all the teeth and shit.
Probably.
Probably.
with that in mind, when you grab onto it, you are going to probably bear the worst pain you have ever felt. For me, it was nearly enough to, for me, it was different because I grabbed onto it with an arm that Jackal created here. It wasn't this arm, it was a skeletal, ethereal arm. When I grabbed onto it, though, it was still incredibly painful. I felt it shooting up my arm, and the scars that I received from there are still on my nub. If I took off my arm here and took off the cap, which I don't want to because it'd be disconnected from my nerves, you would see that there is necrotic scarring all across this part of my arm.
Okay. You seem like the anxious type, so I don't want to.
It's something that you would risk your life for, so be careful. And indeed, to be honest with you, I think you're probably the most candidate, or the strongest candidate that we have at the moment. So, yeah.
Honestly, it's a stupid idea for me to say, but I'd try to help what I can, so we'll see what happens.
If you need backup, D, I'm right behind you.
I'm always down to debate. Draw them out.
You know, my weaponry doesn't speak on this, but I am much more of the ambush sneak attack individual.
Oh, also,
I have a simulacrum. It's a fake me.
something important to note too, you can I don't believe you can just go up and grab it. You need to get it stuck somehow. If you just run up and grab onto it, it's likely you'll just get shaken off or you'll disappear. Like he does.
Maybe the stake will come.
Potentially, but there'll need to be some kind of preparation done to grab it. It won't just be as easy as running up and doing it, I don't think.
But
Anyways,
what kind of
but
stake
yeah,
is some form of a big arrowhead?
You shoot with a big arrow.
Distract them.
So someone else can
harpoon
shoot
How
him
many
with it.
skulls are there left? 2.
Well,
Stairs I can drop everywhere. At least make it
Mr.
difficult to
Eichmann,
maneuver.
Oh, the snares, yes.
I'm good at being
if
annoying.
Rayesh and Mistra did destroy one, and the
put
one
the
that
snares
Jackal and I
down,
destroyed.
I can cover them with earth.
I don't want.
From what Valentine has seen,
Earth because now they're
potentially
Oh.
8 left, including the center one. There's one on the back, and it's got glowing green eyes. I think that one's the center one, but it's protected by the rest of them.
Another potential, and
shit.
hear us out on this
I'm
one.
sorry. Stevie's
Someone who is directly tied to a god and has them work through them a lot. Miss Breyer.
Potentially.
Well, we know we have potential people.
We can also ask
I've got
Lady
to
Q,
head
but
off now,
we
but
know she's weaker right
I'll
now.
see what I can do to help, man. Yay.
That's good.
Good night,
Bye, y'all,
Mr.
man.
Dan.
Goodbye.
Good night, Dan.
Bye-bye,
Goodbye,
Dan.
Dr.
I need to go
Dan.
now. Indeed. Have a good one, everyone.
Well, this was a interesting improvised war council.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Who's Ted?
Higgs. For you that I want to mention to you later, not around people. I don't think it's that known, but something I want to talk to you about.
Sure.
Keep warm.
Yeah, sure. We can talk in a few. We
Cozy
can go out and do that in a few. Actually, let's do it now. The shore's gonna close in an hour, anyways. I'll be back. Okay.
Alright.
Just yell really loud if you need anything. I might hear.
Yes, we'll be able to do that. Absolutely.
I'll stay around.
We'll be around.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, guys.
Take care.
Have a good night, Waffles.
Bye-bye. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Waffles. No, I didn't think I'd hear people in the metaverse calling for the entity's aid.
A lot of people don't really seem to believe in gods that much around here. So when
I've
it
gotten
involves
that.
needing...
Well, I know a lot of people who believe gods exist, but very few gods worthy of being worshipped for what they are, since so many either don't bother at all or overstep their boundaries to the point of alienating and pushing away the people who believed on them because they act like bullies instead of gods. And then the gods just got off. Fuck off somewhere and don't interfere at all. It's very hard to find someone who is a healthy balance of in between.
Well, I'd say
they're out there though.
Yeah,
People
I'd say
don't
there
believe
are
because they
some
don't
that are out
interfere
there, but
we're going to have a
people don't give.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Go to the shrine or two.
It's one thing to believe that the deities exist, it's another thing to believe in them, to be what you need, to be worthy of worship. That's why the work of a god, if you want to have patrons, is, or if you want to be a leader, is very, very important, and also what you do. I've met two in my lifetime. One is a creationary goddess who focuses on nature things. But instead of like just waving her hand and creating an island, she'll guide the earth through a volcanic eruption and try to create it as naturally as possible. And then there are other deities who just snap their fingers and a planet shows up. So it really just depends on what type of deity or entity you're dealing with. There's all types of different weird ones. I'd say the most calm one I met was a long time ago. He was referred to as a primordial entity of the in-between. He existed simply because life and death existed, and he was an overseer but not an active person in the transition from one life to the next, or to the afterlife, or into non-existence. But they weren't the ones, they don't go around doing things, they just exist because the concept exists. To find one who can fight reasonably without destroying the actual area they're trying to protect is weird.
This is why the
At
entity
least that's
has
my personal experience.
guardians in the acres like me. Well, I'm finding out more and more every day that those guardians were around before the entity, but we began serving her.
United under someone for the greater of what you deem as good.
I mean, at the end of the day, all I want to do is help everyone. So.
Right. Here, do you want some animal crackers? Got a little tiny bag. It's like a lunchable sized bag. It's like 10 in there. Yeah. I keep crackers, candy, beef jerky, and other drinks in my backpack because that's what most people tend to eat. Like, do you want a healthy apple? No, but I'll take some beef jerky or animal crackers.
I'll gladly take
Animal
an
crackers are good. I can grow you one.
It's up to you.
What kind you want?
We go outside for now.
I'm not picky.
Okie dokie. I'll grow one on my tail for you. How does a Honeycrisp sound?
Sounds good to me. I'm not picky, like I said.
I'll grow one on my tail. It'll be a few
No matter
minutes.
what happens with all of that, consider what we said.
Hello,
Can I come in?
Come in, Brindle.
Okay. Oh,
No
what
matter
the hell
happens
happened?
all that going on, just consider what we said before, okay?
Yeah.
Ebb Flo, you okay? I heard everyone said that everyone was saying you got hurt. You okay?
Yeah, Mr. Rindle. We'll be alright eventually. It's good to be awake, though.
Okay, that's good. Mission go bad? Something like, or is it bigger?
Technically, yes, it did, but well, it was more like
the honest
natural.
truth.
I won't pry. I'm just, I'm just checking up. Worried.
Radagast.
Everyone's saying the word Swiss cheese.
Yeah, that's the correct terminology, we think.
Radagast? Core's AI, it's acting up?
Radagast is the reason for all of this.
I thought he was. Didn't Hicks
Core?
kill him?
Core is dead.
I know Core's dead, but
Radagast made everyone
Radagast
think it was
did
Mr.
this?
Core's fault. Radagast was the one in control.
yeah, I know that. I remember that, but I thought he was out of commission or something. I haven't heard anything about him.
He's just been biding his
Came
time.
back.
It also helps that your dad is a famous person.
There was announcements everywhere. He sent a message through a bunch of comms declaring war.
My dad was functionally a god, but I'm a few million credits in debt.
Why do you go after you?
God.
Are we talking about who's the daddy and mommy?
We helped.
Talking lineage?
Well, one of his facilities, we guess.
No, Dylan was just explaining to me about why she has a copious amount of money, and I was rebuting with the fact that my father was functionally a god, and I'm still in fucking debt.
Oh, there's Gamma.
My great grandmother was a deity.
Were you?
People tend to worship gods by giving tribute of things like
Hey,
food and
Gamma,
things
everything's
like that. They're
alright.
not very
Don't worry. I'm just
materialistic.
talking to someone.
Yeah,
Hear
no,
me
my
out. We'll
my
make you a
dad
shrine.
wasn't like that.
Were you?
We'll make you a shrine.
Please.
Where were you?
I don't want to
We'll
shrine.
do like a Playboy calendar of you, and we'll sell.
Outside the.
That sounds like one of them
outskirts the shore.
OnlyFans things.
Patrolling
It is.
the edges.
Oh my god.
He's attacking us? He's coming to our...
At least as close
We
as
should make an
yeah.
OnlyFans calendar.
Additionally, something that I think we need to talk about when we have our next staff meeting. We need to make sure no one says his name on guilt grounds. It is dangerous.
See my body like that.
Radagast? What?
Rayesh basically outlawed Sachi from saying it.
Because
Radagast? Oh, the zombie guy. Okay.
Constantly on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Hound was riled up. And I kept on hearing it pounding in my fucking ears.
Words you should not speak.
Yeah, Sarge kept saying it like fucking, like you were shooting in the dark.
Tried getting Flurry to
Because
say it.
the kind of thing is, right? Unfortunately, I am a conduit. He can listen through me, probably. Which means if anyone says his fucking name around in the vicinity, Jackal's brother, you'll probably hear it. And he might even hear it anyways. I don't know. I don't even know if that's entirely true.
What if you say
Voldemort on
what
your
if you
shirt?
say what does that...
No, not Voldemort.
It's painful for me to say it.
Holy shit, you got
Say, Gregor.
Oh.
I call him Greggy
don't
now
know.
because he deserves it.
Only for 2 days.
I'm a Greg. I'll call him that. You bet that
You can call him
motherfucker
whatever
has
you
a
want.
fishman vagina.
I don't really care.
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoot?
Well, I'll leave you be now, Ebb and Flo. I'll leave you to be. Sorry about what happened.
It's fine,
I'll,
Mr. Rindle. It's good to see you.
Cor was my friend. It's good to see you too. Cor was my friend. Do you,
Okay.
is there a way I can help out against this Radagast shit?
Shoot him.
Okay, other than that,
Simple
Higgs, yes,
solution.
shoot him. Okay, where do we go to shoot him? You know? This isn't himbo thinking I'm talking about. Is there something I can help to track him
No.
down?
I don't know, but whenever I find his mainframe, whatever the fuck it is, I'm taking it, I'm throwing it into the dark aether.
Melt it with magma! Melt it with magma! Melt it with magma!
People are gathering to figure things out.
Blow it up with a Stinger missile
You
launcher.
think
Count me in.
That may also
Yeah,
work.
count
Just
me and
detonated
Gamma in.
the
Gamma's got
last
rocket launchers
time-
and lasers and shit. He could help, too. I mean,
Sure. I mean, whoever finds it, finds it. As long as the problem is taken care of, I don't really care.
You can...
Look for mainframe. Okay.
Who would be the one to talk to?
Oh,
Probably Lena.
Miss Lena. Oh, there goes the blocks. Oh, there you are.
I'm back. Sorry, what was that?
If you want to learn more, you could talk to Miss Lena.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Getting my friend
That was the guy Brandon.
Core, getting my friend Core killed is one thing, fucking him coming over to the shore to start shit. Hey, I think it's about time we put our foot down, step in. Guilds don't, let that happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of foot, we should paint your toenails.
It's
We
just
should paint the
bandaged,
toe.
but
What?
maybe.
Why do we need to paint the? Why?
I mean, it would cheer them up, maybe.
She's
Or you can
Where
paint
they
over
are,
the
it's
bandages.
just...
It's like you have these sign a cast and bandages, you paint over them.
You just haven't...
Hey, Roger,
Doesn't
give me a
that,
second.
like-
Could you come to medical? Not a big deal.
Sorry, Sapphire. Go ahead.
Hello,
I'll talk to you a
Sapphire.
lot. I'll talk to you a lot later.
Hello,
Sorry
I
about-
come bearing ice cream. Do you want ice cream? Ice cream's good for sore throats. Whatever flavor you want, I can get it.
That sounds
can
amazing,
make
actually.
ice
What's your favorite? We like trying new things.
Blueberry pie. It's got like graham cracker
Blueberry
crust in it
pie?
and stuff.
That's not a.
So
Yeah.
the crust might not be
Is that
good
an
for
ice
the
cream
throat.
flavor? That's a thing.
It's not.
I could do just blueberry.
Perfect.
Cool. I got
Thank
you.
you.
Be right back.
I didn't know blueberry was a ice cream flavor. I never seen blue ice cream in my life. Have you guys seen blue ice cream before?
Have you seen purple ice cream?
I have
I
not
have.
seen ice cream at all.
Never.
Such a
Here we
sad
go,
life
big
to
bowl.
live.
There you go.
Right there.
Thank you.
Ice cream. It's like
There's
And you can take your time with it. My ice cream never melts in warm environments or anything like that. It only melts when you eat it.
Jeff,
That
you're gonna cut
is
very
portions out of business,
convenient.
kiddo.
interesting.
If I may ask you a
I already
question.
did. Smile.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
sure.
You could go to town with that,
Do you have any
Sapphire's ice
detail on the
cream
physical identity
thing.
of this
Bar
Miss
ice cream.
Lena?
That's not a thing, right?
I think she can compete. She can compete with this.
Yeah, she's
Miss
like a
Lena.
wolf folk, I think, maybe?
Yeah, something.
Calculating.
She has...
Robot arm.
Yes.
Who? What?
Miss
Talking about
Lena.
Lena. Lena Houtford.
Oh, so what? Weren't we talking about? Oh, this isn't Celine. This is
No.
someone else.
No, Lena.
Miss
No, Lena
Lena.
Houtford.
Okay, Lena. Okay,
Mm.
Miss. So,
Calculating
Selena.
data for Lena Halford. Wolffolk. Prosthetic on.
Mm.
Hair color, please.
White, I believe, or gray, something like that.
Yes, it's very light colored.
Hey, Gamma. If you can't find her, I'm sure we can use the description to find her. It's how we do things.
She's usually around the other places that other folk are around, like here and other things like that. You'll probably run into her.
Other people can
Okay,
probably
I'll
point
keep
you
my
towards her too. She's around.
eyes peeled.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Miss Lena
Yeah, thanks,
Hartford.
Selena.
Not Selena, just Lena.
Lena Halford.
Lena. Estelina.
No, Lena.
L.
Lina.
Like,
Lena.
lean
Hell,
on
I am-
me. Lean.
I am Lena.
Lena, yeah. Yeah.
Lena. Lena. Okay, just
The
Lena.
twins got a hoarse throat.
Yeah, sorry. We were trying to
Right.
say just.
Okay.
Only.
Were you saying Miss? You were
Yes,
saying
Miss
Miss Lena.
Lena.
That's where I always forget. Okay, my bad. Just call her Lena.
Miss
All right.
Selena, Pedamante Gasolina.
Okay.
Lena.
I'll let you. You eat your ice cream. You get better. Okay. You heal up, and I'll leave you be. I'm sorry about
Working on it.
intruding. I just wanna.
You're fine, Mr.
Check
You're
out
not
my-
intruding,
Bundle.
partner.
We're glad to see everybody. It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you're kicking. You're still kicking. Well, I mean, you're healing, but you're still kicking. If that
We're
makes-
built different.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, built different.
We have not met yet.
Hey, when someone puts a bounty on you two, they gotta put that on the description now.
Gamma, nice to meet you. We're Ebb
Wait,
Flo.
someone's putting a bounty on you?
I'm Ebb. Wait,
Easy pressure.
What?
Did you say someone was putting a bounty on Miss Ebb Flo?
what? Sorry, comms
Why?
were being loud.
No, hey, what the fuck
Moment,
are you doing? No,
mister.
please, give it back, please. Gamma, please let go. Let go, please.
Sorry, you were saying.
I will be right back.
Did someone put a bounty on you, or was it like a joke that if they do, they have to say you built different?
Hypothetical.
I'm like, bitch, I was about to pay for you. Me and Karu were like pulling our funds and going down to be like, we'll pay double to get Higgs back.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's true, they
I'll
did
see you
do
guys
that.
later. Bye. I'm gonna try and get some of this beer off me. That's...
Dragon scales sell for a lot of money. And Kane and Cerberus buy all of them. So. Yeah.
This is way too much ice cream.
I feel like
If anyone
sparring
wants
later.
any.
Sparring? I don't think I should spar.
Oh,
No,
you
take it easy.
injured or tired?
I mean, I'll just tell you, I trust everyone in here, and besides, I told you in your dream.
Oh.
Wait,
you get Mick Steve visiting you in your dreams?
Once.
I-
Higgs did
The
too.
fuck?
I choose where I go. I kind of ask permission when I knock on the dreamscape. This is what I mean when I don't actually sleep, really. I just wake up in my dream realm.
This is why we're going to learn the dream spell eventually. It's very good enchantment.
I just
But,
tried. Figured the Dark Aether would be good with being able to get into someone's mind. And so I forced myself in, which apologies on any discomfort.
I can
I was
act
concerned.
as a bridge if people accompany me,
you.
but it's kind of like a sleep spell, kind of. It's weird. It's natural. It feels natural to me when I fall asleep that I can see the doorways to other people's dreams.
That's nice.
Also, I'm
But,
sorry, I don't know if anyone's messaged
If I'm
anything
having a
in my chat. I
nightmare,
haven't
you're
seen
free to
anything
visit
new
me and
recently.
kick butt.
So the reason I don't want to spar is probably because, well, a little over half of my body has some pretty severe umbral scarring internal.
Oh?
I've been pushing and pushing and pushing every time that I need to help my friends, and I don't have feeling in my left leg and my right arm right now. Sometimes it moves because it is the Umbra, but sometimes
May I
it moves
give
to my
you
midsection.
a soft, fuzzy sleeve hug?
Mm-hmm.
Take the warmth of the fuzzy sleeves. Fluffy, not Fuzzy. Fuzzy's weird. Fuzzy makes electric shock. Don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, D, if you don't mind, wait to do the whole scythe thing for a while.
Yeah.
I still got a bit to go. I didn't plan on ambushing Gregor anytime soon.
Just running
I
out
can
of
kick
Misty
your ass
today
in
and
rock,
going to
paper,
go
scissors if you want
fucking
to spar.
truck for him.
Huh? Kick your
I'll
ass in
just
rock,
go whack
paper,
some
scissors.
dummies.
I'll kick your ass in rock, paper, scissors.
The
Let's
only
go.
reason that I said no to you is because I know the muddle mind thing you did to me last time kind of made my instincts kick in, and it's a reflex now.
Oh,
You did
I'm
what?
sorry.
What did you do?
I used
He used muddle
Axion
mind
D.
on
Did
me.
you axe?
What's that? What is that?
It's like a
simple
charm spell.
It's
What does the
multi-purpose, kind of
charm
like
spell-
prestidigitation.
Yo, sorry.
What is the charm
sorry for the
spell
delay. I was
do?
dealing with a cosmic Uber Eats delivery.
Nice. What does
What's
the
a what?
charm spell do?
What's up?
A
What do
few
you need?
different things. It can calm emotions. It can do a few other things. I wanted to ask real quick when you get when we got ambushed last Friday, was there any other action on the borders? Anything else that you noticed? Anything else that's been happening outside of Misty?
Delta would probably be the one to ask on that one specifically. If you're talking about the ambush, since they were the one that handled the reports and handled the drones at that day, since I was away. They would probably have no more. If I can probably reach out to them and see what they notice. There is something that happened outside of the borders.
Like about a day ride
A
from here?
carnation for your. It matches your markings on your face. It's a red carnation for you.
This one is like sort of a staff concern
What is the
that
next term
someone
for
might have
Probably there. It's
someone might have attacked a village.
But they them.
starting to jump on the boat.
Huh?
I'll accept that.
Yeah, like
Someone told me
attacked a
that
village
if you
and
are
harmed
bigger than
civilians.
them, it is deity. And if you
That's
are
the only thing that I know of so far around the area.
I could probably
And I-
go with Lady.
And
Lady.
it's a certain cat,
My baby.
Cat?
Deity.
a certain
Can't even say it,
white-haired
I'm here
cat.
to fuck up with them.
White-haired cat. Ooh, is this like one of Yara's children?
Not
No.
here. Not here.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll talk later about it.
I can take you upstairs and you can. This one might actually also concern you, Miss
Yeah.
Scout.
Lucky duck.
Oh.
Or Mixed Scout. Sorry, that's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to tell Rayash this one as well, so.
Before you have.
And I can't really ask you to get out of bed, so I will communicate it to you in a bit when the walls aren't really listening.
What
Tell you
about
what,
this
Roger, are you gonna be here in the
comms?
next? Are you gonna be closing off?
Actually,
You,
yeah.
Are you closing up tonight?
Yeah, I'll be closing up tonight, so we can probably.
Okay, so
all,
we'll just wait till everyone leaves. If you would like to stay for a few, and then we'll talk in here.
Yeah.
It'd be easier that way. Everyone
Thank
knows
you,
the same
Mr.
thing.
Roger.
You don't have to say multiple times.
Yeah,
Roderick.
I will give. Yeah.
I
What's
have
up?
smoky barbecue beef jerky for you. It's a little bag.
Thank you. Gotcha.
It's like a quarter pound
When
in
it
there.
comes to the acres,
I actually appreciate that because I always need snack food because I'm always. I
Protein.
get hungry quite often.
not the first thing that comes to mind when I
Protein.
think about things that I need to take care of, but it's your world,
I'm
and
low
you
on
are a
vitamins,
good
or else I'd
friend
give you those
of
two
mine,
vitamin gummies
so
I
I
made them
would want to
myself.
help if it's possible.
They're so good. But they don't work on you
Well,
because you
appreciate
need metal
that.
and shit. I could give you iron tablets. I
appreciate
just
that,
need to put
Roger.
metal. I just need to put
The
metal
acres-
minerals in your vitamin tablets.
Food works, but metal
It-
tends to work the
It's
best.
important for multiple reasons, but it is one of the,
I will work on
my family's graveyard is there.
metal-based
It's important.
I will work on this. Metal pills.
Ika, let's talk to me in my dreams about that.
In terms of anything else
my
that's
sister.
happened. Yeah.
You have a sister?
Yeah, twin.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. She's blue, but
You didn't tell us
found me
you
through
had
my
a twin
dreams.
sister.
it wasn't really important at the time, I don't think.
Just great. I need another one of you to make me
Maybe
nervous.
we're biased.
More the merrier.
Alright, I'm gonna go out and... Yeah.
What does the rest of your mind thing do? It calm emotions.
Calm
Ika was
emotions,
raised in a
I
more
can
royal
muddle
setting,
someone's
according to
mind.
her. Or I was more raised in the forest.
What's muddling?
Makes it hard to react to things.
You wouldn't think that underground there would be some kind of castle.
It's a joke.
Give someone temporary ADHD.
Well, we would understand
anything else
that
you're looking, like,
there's the Underdark
wise?
in our realm. There are plenty of castles there.
Yeah.
Mr. Brazen.
Can you
If
take it
casting
away?
Dispel on me would get rid of my ADHD, that'd be great.
It only lasts a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Most of what
I don't think
most
it
of what I
would.
would tell you guys is that unfortunately
As
thing I
warm
can't
as
tell you
me
now,
either.
the
She's a bit straight to business.
That's fine.
But I do want her to meet everyone. From the wisps that I've seen of her form in my dreams.
Oh, I forgot to give Link his apple. It's done growing.
Apple.
Oh, I grew him would you like a Honeycrisp apple? I grew 3.
More apples.
We still have some apple slices over here, but thank you, Miss Ray.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Higgs got them for you. And that is when Link said he wanted, or did he? No, I'm mixing things up. All I know is he wants an apple. You feel, but you rest up,
What's
okay?
happening? Yes,
Is
thank
this a
you.
healing ritual?
You rest up.
Yes.
I'd be here to check on you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgar. Oops. Oh, so it's a God thing.
I wouldn't drink those.
What?
Do people drink those?
Those
I
are
don't know, I
healing
saw somebody
potions.
putting
Did
part
you?
of the- I saw somebody putting some of the bunger person in those jars.
When was this? Oh, why does everyone do
like
everything
last
while we're
week.
gone?
I think it's because they could get away with it.
We have a lot of reinventorying and
You sending us hopes and
identifying to
prayers.
do. Thank you.
So what's happening? Another baby?
No Swiss cheese.
No.
Swiss cheese? How do you give birth to
There's-
cheese? Are you a cow?
No, she was shot.
We became the Swiss cheese.
Where are the crackers, Gromit? You can't have cheese without crackers.
We don't think we have any crackers. Okay, bye.
At least he could stay happier in this chaotic land.
That's fair. So, we're still upset at him. Killed someone in the arena the other week. We're glad they got resurrected, but yeah. That's why we had to yell at everyone last week.
Death and resurrection. One topic I'm more comfortable with than the other one.
We understand. We're sorry, it's been so hard on you.
This place is closing soon anyway.
I shouldn't be so bothered, you know? I know it's part of my beliefs, but everyone has their own beliefs, right? I mean, what was it? 4 or 5 months ago that Treyful told me that I shouldn't be so close-minded to other people's cultures.
We had a similar discussion with Mr. Hound a while back about how different parts of the realms, different universes have their own rules, and what's normal for one person tends to not be normal for everyone else. But it's strange when there's this understanding that when you're in another realm, you should realize that the people there are going to think of things very differently because they're in their home and their home is not like yours. But when it comes to a nexus, it gets more complicated. Though even with the nexus of all different realms, this is still a realm of its own, with its own rules. So in a sense, everyone is the outsider, and everyone has their culture that they're bringing.
I understand that more now. No one's
No
right.
one is right, but no one's
but
wrong.
At the same time.
Or at least you can say that the ones that are wrong are the ones that are trying to force their culture on the rest too strongly. Usually that means killing everyone.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as, I don't know. I think the worst case scenario with me would be if I was enforcing my religion and my rules that intensely. It would be a death cult or something.
We prefer our bardic
I don't see
cults.
myself doing that. Bardic cult.
We'll even take the cult of Mr. Sachi's ass over what other people have been doing.
Oh. I mean, I have my own opinions on how Sachi reacts to even the word God, but I'll take that cult over.
Us too, honestly.
Over a
Especially
cult
with what we
focused
heard
on
today.
death.
What Mr. Sachi did.
What did Sachi do?
Saying the name that we're not supposed to say.
Here. That.
Over and over.
They typically like people to have their own place.
Then he has. He just disregards other people's safety.
Define somewhere else.
Because he doesn't believe that it's causing harm. He thinks he's right too much because he has influence and power, and he's backed it up in the past. But that doesn't always make someone right or just. And just because he's not afraid doesn't mean he should think that he can protect everyone who is.
If you think about it, the people with all the assets, with all the means to protect these people.
Slade?
I mean, I've thought about this on occasion.
There's a guy here impersonating you.
There's a perspective that I've taken where I could kind of view these people as trying to be like God.
It's a strange thing to think about in cases like that. They fight against them so much, but in their own mind,
but
they come across as such. Even if they don't call it that.
Because once you reach that level of power, or once you have that means to take a god down, the throne is left empty. And then eventually someone will look at it and wonder, like, if they could fill it.
It's happened in our realm at least a few times. Even Mistra wasn't the first. Though we're glad that she took it. She's been good.
It's the same as rulers, and it's the same as... I guess Corpo's here in the metaverse. You just need to hope that the ones in power can be good. And if they're not, then perhaps something needs to be done about it.
Otherwise, everyone just complains. Like complaining is the only thing that can be done, and the only thing they should do.
Yeah, I need a drink.
And they wonder why everything is so bad. We call that Zafira mentality.
Hey, Snowflake. Is Mr. Higgs down there by chance?
No one should be that jaded. That's not how the world changes for the better.
Probably inside somewhere.
Compassion, empathy, things like this. That makes a proper leader. An understanding of the others.
That makes a proper world. It's a sad one otherwise. Who would want to be there?
Oh. Interesting.
No, I don't want no
No.
scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no
someone
love
inside there,
from
too.
me.
It's very,
I think the people who would want to be on a sad world like that would be the ones who want to change it, maybe.
Yeah, but...
To be honest, I look around and in the metaverse, I see the potential, but there's a lot that makes me sad, you know?
Us too. But you're right. Maybe part of it is that we want to change it. An underdog story is always a really good story.
Man, that's the loudest whisper I've ever...
When the Acres is safer, would you like to go through some old... There's some old campsites that Guardians used to attend regularly. I go there sometimes and find fairy tales and books and stories.
We would love that.
We could go there.
Oh, my knee just popped. That felt good.
I'm going to take a little bit of a walk around before this place closes up.
Sorry we took up so much time here. You know, it's even with the illusions, it's not good walls to stare at for too long.
It's no problem. I don't really get to visit people too often, so it's probably better that I do.
I mean, I'm not really picky either way.
Have fun, Mixty.
Take care.
Thank you for the music box. We love it.
Of course.
I don't notice the difference. I don't think it matters.
I'm sure my mother's would be happy that it's in a bard's hands once again.
Oof.
Sounds like a story to hear sometime too.
I can see now.
Get well soon.
Probably exhaust or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm weird.
It's okay. We're all built different.
I'm very built different.
Some people have been in the assembly lines a little bit longer than others. What's that on you?
I'm making a joke.
Let me just. Here you go. There's your pet credit.
Oh no, we can't get in the door. I'll open the door for you, little guy. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hi. My friend. Beach, I'm at a beach. I don't put my feet in your fucking food. What do you want? What do you want? What's protocol? It's not like I'm dunking my feet in your fucking drink.
Steve, don't even say that.
Exactly. Fucking. Get grossed out.
My God.
My God, it's fucking. Oh, there's D. D's missed everything.
Attention, Misty Shore patrons and guild members. We will be closing in 8 minutes.
Is no, it's working. Okay, I think. Okay. All right, there's ice cream. All right, there's ice cream. Thank you, Sapphire. Oh.
I always think I'm gonna be ready, and I never am. Okay.
You never are. No. Alright, ready for a second one?
Hey.
I'm not actually hurting him that bad. You can calm down. I've known him long enough. I know what he can.
Shenanigans.
The good kind or the bad kind that we kind of guess from the sigh and the face.
The kind that I knew to be in my combat attire for the next 6 minutes.
Wanna kick down the door? Thanks.
Hi.
Hi. Slade's doing like an arm wrestling thing with like 3 other buff guys out there. He wanted me to tell you.
Does he want me to join, or does he just want me to?
I think so.
They need to do it in
it's like
here
a
because we
big
want to
buff
see
American
that.
dude, another Slayer-looking guy, and then like some like Neo-looking guy.
I'll pass for today.
Around again? I don't know. We'll see.
Tell him he needs to say hello to us before he leaves. We haven't seen Mr. Slate in a while.
Hey, Dylan! I'm so loud at work. Damn it, I was wrong. I thought I was right.
You tried, and therefore no one can criticize you.
Are you both doing okay?
We're here. It doesn't seem to be getting worse.
Hey, tell Slade to come into medbay at some point to say hi to Ebb Flo before we close.
Oh yay!
Alright,
Thank you.
They were closing in like 6 minutes. I had a free candy green.
5 minutes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. It's like I got free ice cream from Sapphire. I got green.
Anyway.
I'm good for a whole day. Take care.
hasn't gotten worse. It's still better than... discomfort's mostly gone from before. So it's definitely gotten better.
Good.
Don't feel like we're suffocating. Not really.
That's good. It's just worse than what it was with the scrappers.
Surprising. And it wasn't. I always thought it'd be iron.
There's a reason why Gestalt nearly, well, they dissolved me. I'm trying not to use the word kill because it's not really applicable. Gestalt did a number on me a while back and they just shot me a bunch. It's really... Honestly, I think guns are the absolute most deadly thing here, to be honest. People think that the high-powered death cannons of death and beams and shit like that are horrible, but it's fucking kinetic rounds that are the worst, in my opinion.
And you wonder why we're not really interested in guns.
That's why I figured the mage lock might be a good compromise, but I understand if otherwise. Yeah!
It's coming.
Okay, a load he coming.
Thank you.
There is a little frog in a car that's driving around in the middle of the hall.
I think we've seen
I don't know
him
what it's
around
about.
before somewhere. There's a lot of
A little
frogs
too...
lately.
Yeah, it's kind of like a thing, I guess, I don't know.
Hopefully what was okay.
Maybe. I'm gonna go check the beach, get that all closed up and everything else while you talk to Slade, and try to get everyone outie. Of course you did. I'll be back. Give me a yell if you need anything.
Okay, thank you.
Victorian child looking ass bitch. Fucking piece of shit called me fat as fuck. I will never not be mad at it. I will never not be mad.
I mean, I would remain angry as well.
He mistook me for a cow and played it off like it was my horns and my tail, and then straight to my face said I was fat as fuck.
That sounds rude.
And that's why he called me a cow.
It's quite rude, actually.
Hey.
Oh my god. I heard about what happened. I am so sorry. I have not been over.
It's alright, we've been on this shit the entire time anyway, and we just woke up.
Oh crap, they're making people leave. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get a picture with somebody. I'm gonna be right back.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh. You'll never understand, but today's been the greatest day ever for me. Just big fan of a lot of people. How you doing?
Look forward to that story sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Awake is better.
Maybe, I guess, depending on, who you ask in that regard, but I heard a little bit of what happened. I'm glad to see you're still alive. Genuinely.
So are we.
Yeah.
I guess we're built different.
People been taking care of you?
Yes.
I guess you're.
Just, scouts' medical beds aren't as good as these. Which is weird to say, considering we used to have just tables in the dining area.
Well, it's good to see this place has got some good care for you, including the Starstrucks, of course, but still, just... It's good to see you're doing alright, genuinely.
Likewise, how are you doing?
If there's anything that I can do... I got forced to go do shopping and stuff for clothes. Apparently I need summer attire.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was...
Yeah, because we're going to the beach.
Right?
Yeah, but Penny's been yelling at me to stop wearing the armor all the time, so...
Armor's pretty cool. I'll wear it all.
I mean, it is pretty dope armor, but come on, you can relax at the beach. You can relax at the beach.
I wear my armor all the time.
Does get sand in pretty bad
I'm
places.
wearing my armor all the time, starting now.
Hey, you know what? Next time you guys do a beach day, guarantee I'll be there.
We're holding you to that.
She will.
Bard's promise.
Or they will.
Arctic Circle.
Arctic Circle.
Sorry to keep you. It's good to see you now.
Keep me. Oh no, I had to come on by and say hi to Ebb Flo. Oh man, my life sure is
I
hard.
heard you were having
Out of
a
mining.
big arm wrestling contest.
Oh no, it's just some people I'm a huge fan of. Just it's nothing. I got a picture and he signed my helmet. Duke Nukem signed my helmet. You'll never understand why that's the coolest shit for me.
You're like a high school kid who met his like favorite all-star.
Yes! I got to sign the petition. I got to hear Doomslayer say something edgy. I got to listen to fucking Soldier from TF2 just be American. I got to have Duke Nukem sign my fucking helmet.
I don't know who any of those people are.
I'm here. I know you don't, and you're uncultured. I'll tell you all about him sometime. I swear.
Yeah, you are an old
We're
man.
always up for a good story.
Ugh. Yeah, not right now though. You definitely deserve some rest. So if I'm keeping you up, please don't.
Fine, we've been asleep for a week.
Corrupting the mind.
A week.
Yeah, I could kind of agree.
Has anyone been cleaning your eyes or anything?
You're such a fucking boomer.
Yes.
Does that make me a boomer?
Eggs was around.
There's no internet back there.
Everyone on the scouts, but
Maybe?
it's gonna be a while before we can sing.
I mean, he's ancient.
That's only
So it makes
I gave him like a half cowboy shower a few times.
Wait, even if you can't sing,
Wait,
still the best of us.
I've said this before. When Ray called
And you
me
know, the most
boomers,
kind,
I
and the sweetest,
remember that you were, it was
and the
when you
most
were a star
helpful.
child, mostly. So, well, you're like half now.
You also have like the
Don't
best
recognize the
stories.
kindness.
Isn't that supposed to be your thing?
You know, so stop taking our shtick.
I'll get you.
See, I'm casting magic now. See, I have abilities too. Yeah, right?
You all don't need us anymore. They have you now. Welcome to.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
I guess I have to go pick up McDonald's.
You're already taking our job.
Where's
Well,
my
It's gonna be the same when I leave for the Saplings Brains.
Well, I wouldn't be half the man I am today without you having been there, so I'd rather still keep you there, if at all possible.
They can deliver to the guild.
As getting tough and Swiss cheesing, you can't get rid of us that easily.
She's been doing stealth training.
Welcome to my club.
So you will have to
We were
really
hoping
look
not to join too
if you're
quickly.
looking
We
for.
apparently need the armor.
I'm very perceptive sometimes.
Armor is helpful, but I know that with magic and everything it can be complicated, so...
Really?
If there's anything I can do to help, you need a mystical beast hunted, you need a god slain, you need some douchebag who's got a nice piece of armor beaten into the dirt, you know exactly who to call.
Hey, you want to kill a dragon at some
I'll
point?
certainly think of you first.
A dragon? Yeah, I got spare time.
Like not now, but eventually.
Oh, okay. Well, eventually. Sure, why not?
Arms that keep enough and you'll find another one.
You've done that like 5 times.
Hmm.
Done that probably.
Oh, I actually know someone I could actually call to help with that.
2 times at the Dragon Spire?
I know
Bro,
that.
y'all are conspiring.
Once again, story time at some point, but I know a Night Sentinel who rides these crazy looking dragons. They are crazy looking. They shoot out like these bluish kind of flames. They're all kind of crazy. It's neat. It's neat. I'll have to have him come by and show you sometime.
We would love to see that. Thank you.
I think we just fucked it up.
Of course,
Ran
of
away,
course.
or flew away.
Anything I can do to help keep that smile on the face.
I swear, everyone's conspiring to stop me from fighting a dragon.
We're not going to say it, but you know what we want to say.
It's a fucking conspiracy, I tell you.
You know you don't like it. But it fits.
I don't mind it.
Hmm.
Smiling's kind of fun sometimes.
Oh no, we meant calling you Slayer. with a
Sometimes.
heart.
Oh, yeah, that too. You guys funny? Hmm?
No, it's
I'm
It's funny.
I'm just listening.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not listening.
I know everyone. I know everyone's
I'm eating my own.
comfy with me. I know everyone's comfy with me because we're friends. But at any point,
I mean, I'm down if you let once I'm out of medical.
haven't we done that before?
We
I feel like we've done that
yes.
before.
Yes, we have.
You fight the ones you
It's
got.
not you made it last longer than 10 minutes.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't remember that conversation.
You were like the one you're like one of the few people to have actually burnt me out in a fight.
You should see me
Actually,
now.
I think you're like, I think you're like the first time I've lost in a fight.
I'll beat your ass in a fight, Roger.
Fucking
Suddenly get challenged by like 3 other people who could also beat your ass.
I would challenge.
I'll fucking fight Dick. I
burnt
don't
out.
give a fuck.
I didn't know.
I bet D could. I guarantee D could. Now, if I didn't have impact compensation on these fucking things, my legs would be annihilated from that fight.
Well, I'm made of weird metals, so like maybe I'm at least a draw.
Made of weird metals.
Giant magnet. I'm gonna beat your ass with it.
That's not how that works.
It's exactly how that works. 4 magnets. Sachi
You're
doesn't
not
believe
allowed
me.
to
That would
mess
fix
up
a
your
lot of
legs.
problems.
No, it wouldn't.
You have the best onsen fights.
Each corner, you know, just throw Roderick in the middle. Easy. Child's play.
Yeah, sure.
We've got new merchandise at the bunny store. There you go. It's gonna be a little plushie of Benoit. There you go.
Just gonna rip his limbs.
That is adorable.
Joke's on you, I'll grow them back. I'll find a way. I think I can grow them back.
I know you're an adult, but you know, it maybe.
It's adorable. What is Miss Benoit
A
thinking?
section
Actually, it's
split
Little
through.
Caesars, but like.
Yeah, it was an idea that I had that we commissioned some people.
I'm eating the souls of
You should see it. Preserve's just getting bigger now, and we're actually hiring a capybara so he can help run the spa that we're gonna have there for specifically the capybaras that we're gonna be getting soon, and also some other like gerbils and some other rodents as well. Benoit wanted to expand it a bit, so we're trying to be more inclusive.
That sounds great. Well, we'll get our voices back, and we still have some Fey Rabbits to sing for, right?
They do miss you, I can already tell.
Hopefully not causing too much trouble.
Ah, they're fine. They're fine. Still rambunctious as all hell, but all I have to do is walk out there in my armor and they just all bounce and jump all over me and I'm covered in them.
We definitely need to get back there.
You got no worries. I actually try to sing to them from time to time. They don't like it, but I think they pity me.
Oh, now you've just got us curious.
Oh, no, 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 no. You heal first.
I don't want McDonald's anymore. Give me Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
My singing skills are not good.
Everyone who's ever told us that has been the
What's wrong?
Dropping...
Oh, I am not lying, I swear to you.
The keep is
I
dropping
am
rocks on
quite
you?
telling you the truth.
He'll drop fucking rocks on me if I sing.
We have our doubts.
Walking through
I do
fucking-
say that. I very, very much say that. I say that all the time.
Okay.
Wear a helmet, and if you feel something hit it, then sing louder.
Here, how about this?
Piss off the place I live at.
You pay me by healing and getting
I
better.
was about to say, what's it
And then when you're up and out of bed,
Probably will.
I'll sing a song.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Deal.
Not to you!
Oh.
You know, that's right.
Deal.
Alright. Deal. Alright, well, I gotta run back to the preserve and get some things finalized, because Penny still needs to take me on so we can go get some clothes.
Have fun at the beach.
You guys all make sure to take care.
Yep, take care, Slade.
Later, Slade. You're on Twitter now, apparently.
What?
Your ad's on Twitter now.
Ads.
Yeah, he apparently has a bunch of ads for, like, the Bunny Preserve on a bunch of websites. I don't know where he got the money for this.
Oh, that's nice. That should help.
Scratch your back with that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell you that's the wrong thing.
I abuse
That
the
door's
shit out of
locked.
my...
Needs to be fixed.
Did Blaze not fix you right? Are you fucking possessed? I swear
I think
to
it's
God.
it's one of the spirits. It's one of the spirits fucking with us today. Whatever. Anyways. Alright, so alright, so there's probably there's some things that have been happening, but I'm not sure if it's What are you doing?
Thanks. It's not in...
with the spirits.
What is...
Please don't piss off the spirits. Anyways. So, I mean, I can give you guys a rundown on some of the more serious stuff as to, like, what's been happening. It just depends on what you ask me, because I can't really think off the top of my head. However, there is one concerning thing that's been brought up to my attention. A certain guild member apparently caused ruckus in a village that's about a day's ride from here, from what I've been informed. Yeah. If I remember correctly from the footage that I managed to get a hold of, and like what I've been told, give me 1 minute just to fact check myself on this. Yeah, someone like burnt a village and like killed people. And they're by the name of I think it was Jay.
What? Burned
Jay went
and
missing recently, and now there's footage of Jay attacking a village.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
what I'm hearing?
I'm not sure. Like, there was Jay and another person bumped into each other. They got like very vocal from what it seems. They're
Mask.
agitated.
Was it a hooded figure wearing a mask?
I'm not sure.
Do we
I
have
couldn't
a
really get a
loose
look.
description? If it's dark
All I
figure,
know-
I feel like we could make assumptions too.
We could probably make assumptions.
What's his name?
They whispered something over to Jay. But after they like whispered something, it got pretty. It got pretty like violent.
So
I'm gonna be honest, given what I've heard from Rogue and given what I've heard from Jay, this sounds... You probably put two and two together here. Make an
After like
assumption that it's probably, what's his name? Kirai, whatever his name is.
after. What's their like description?
Hooded fella wearing a mask, green eyes. Comes in the fork every once in a while. Keep a tight eye on him. He seems to be trying to push Jay.
Yeah, we were going to say is this
I
someone with
think-
power over Mr. J.
I think that
sounds
tracks from what I can tell from the evidence or the descriptions I was given. But yeah, he like whispered something and then he went ballistic.
That sounds like
And then
banned
like
words.
and then they like dragged him out of the fucking village or carried them out of the village.
Does Kirai know Jay's true name?
Well, maybe a sort of chaos. Another potentiality. Command.
Might be charmed.
I know Jay had a run-in with a priest recently in Orlando Soccer.
Yeah, I was
Damn,
informed
Roger,
that
I heard
Jay
about
was
that.
that Jay was apparently stalking them.
Keep going.
I have heard the opposite. I heard that this priest was walking around preaching in Orlando Soccer, trying to, I don't know, get at Jay, maybe? It's all very loose information. I'm
There's
even
a
making
third person
assumptions from
involved.
this.
I mean, if the man was
Yeah, Orlando
here's
Soccer
the
was
thing.
asking about it.
We can't really prove that he was preaching just to get at Jay. All we can really
That's
prove is that he
true.
was preaching.
It also might be the priest too who came and talked to Jay. Might have not been Kirai. I don't know what his fucking name is. It's Kirai, right? Or am I losing my
I
fucking
know-
marbles?
Like how Lucic made it sound like Jay was the one that was apparently like instigating an issue. From like what I gathered.
Outside of the city, I know when we happened upon the scene by tracking, we found the priest with a leg injury, and Jay had bullet wounds, I believe. Etzlo had even taken a shot, apparently, at Jay, which... unnecessary, but if wounds were perceived, then it was a defensive response. And I don't condone it, but... people need to protect themselves, I understand. My worry is... if this is something that happened because of those events, there was.
I don't know. I can't really tell you. The last time I spoke
we
with
were
Jay, they
we
really
were
pissed me off.
diffusing the situation in Orlando, Saka. Me, Ludric, a couple other bystanders. But then this individual and this synthetic, or it's either a synthetic or someone in an interesting suit of armor, maybe it looked synthetic to me, instigated the fight further and shoved the priest through a portal.
That's what.
Yeah, they were acting as a Orlando
I don't know why.
Saka.
I don't understand why Jay would
official.
chase after them. That's where my issue is. Why would you?
I have a pretty good idea.
Continue to instigate.
Given my history with Jay, and from what I know about Jay, and from what I recently had a talk about Jay about, Jay is not handling their stress right. He's acting irrational again, just like how it was when he tried to, when the bond thing happened, you know?
And he tried to find his end of the road on his own.
And then he tried, and then also when he, I guess, berated me for, doing my job, when there was an incident in the medical wing.
I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, but if he gets anywhere near Misty, it's gonna be a problem.
I will talk with Rogue, and I would personally like to work with the Shore on this. Investigating the village that was attacked. Try to find tracks, something. Try to find a trail to follow.
Great.
Well, that's the good thing about this, at least. I am a witcher, and if we're hunting monsters, then hate to say it, but if Jay's gone off the deep end, then
that could be an issue.
Well,
That's not the thing. Is like we don't. As much as
all their options
like them,
first.
I don't want to go the nuclear option first.
We will.
Of course, okay.
I would like to work with you all and track Jay, and capture is the first priority, I would say.
Yeah.
And
of
then
course,
from
yes.
there,
First and
Well,
foremost, I'm a
that's-
tracker, and I can find things like this, at least substantially, given everything. Now, I might need assistance. Obviously, I will need assistance. This is just a me thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, probably it's more of a rogue thing.
I was about
Given
to
the
suggest
significance.
Rogue going along in case you do come across Jay.
Hey, it'll be like old times, like Rogue and I going on fucking info gathering for Zaris.
Yeah.
But we
Connor
can
wasn't still
try.
missing, then I would say Connor could go as well.
It's been bothering me a lot lately, especially with the last transmission thing. I heard that.
Yeah.
That has been. Valentine has overheated 3 times trying to compute things. I've been trying to get her to slow down a little bit. She's an Ingram of Ran. She still works exactly like Ran does. She will work herself to death. Both Ran and Valentine will.
Well, let's not work
Anyways,
ourselves
but
to death.
Yeah. Regardless, just let's gather information when we can. It's likely that drones and that shit will be a lot more useful than just me walking around smelling.
Yeah.
So
I can
just talk with Rogue first. I think it's the best option.
Yeah, I can probably spare a couple of like the reconnaissance, the aerial ones, not many of the combat grade ones, because I'm sort of. I'm sort of
so cozy.
recovering from the last battle for Misty with like drones and also with my men. We're kind of spread thin with Misty and also managing our own stuff when it comes to like plague and also undead.
Yeah. About that, I've got. I'm going to when I get back to the keep later. I'm going to. I'm gonna send Alpha here to. You guys can talk to Alpha, and through Alpha, Alpha will be able to communicate through 2 through 7. And 2 and 7, 2 through 7 will be patrolling the border. I'm not fucking around with this Radagast shit, and with villages burning right outside our borders, it doesn't exactly make me peachy keen.
It's about like a day or two ride from the border, but still it's kind of close.
Potentially.
Also, I need to talk to you about fucking Casey while we were dealing with a situation in Dragonspire.
Casey?
Also, you were... Yeah. Apparently, like... So, like, there was something going on in, like, the fun little basement. Like, there were some skeletons down there.
Oh, fuck! That's what I was forgetting. God damn it! Shit.
You also forgot to post the notice for rent.
I gotta arrange that quest. Okay, I'll do that when I get back to the keep today. I'll take an hour to go do that.
Yeah, the golem told me you forgot to post the quest for rent. But yeah, there were like skeletons in the basement, and some of us went to go deal with it. Like I had Ethan in my place because I can't really fight, while I sort of guarded the entrance to the basement and steered people away from it. And you know, I was just trying to get everyone to clear out of the way, and Casey just was really persistent on not listening to me, to the point that Indigos had to like use his cane to grab him by like the neck and pull him.
Next time that happens, give me a yell in communications or something, or give Alpha a yell, and we'll drag him out. Or I will come up and banish him. If he's not listening to founding members.
The way for the gateway stone is open.
Okay, good. I'll compile the members tonight.
Once we grab the stone and fix it, because it is. I'll tell them this before they set out as well, for the members that go. But it is not the whole gate that they're taking. It is a stone in it. If they forget, then that's on them, and they haul a big stone gate back to your castle.
That's soon, isn't it? We're sorry, we can't help with that if that's soon, since we've been there before.
You're fine. I have it instructed in the details that they can hold their breath and stand still.
In a while.
Okay. Well, I think we've talked about basically everything we need to, and at the moment, at least, regarding everything, we should get the fuck out of here and let Flo rest.
I'll talk with Rogue and the other heads to send some security forces to the surrounding villages around Misty.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna at least start getting ready for vacation. Because I'm decided to take one of those.
Good.
Take your vacation.
Yeah, even if it's for just a couple days.
Even one day is a good vacation.
Take a vacation before I come back for one day, and there is always shit to do constantly, and
yeah, that's how I felt when I woke up from my coma.
You go on yours too.
Not bad. Alright.
Take care, Ebb Flo. You too. You need time off as well, cowboy.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the keep. I'll be back in half an hour to an hour, okay? I'll bring some food along, probably.
It's fine. Like we said, don't get Miss Rand any more mad. Take your vacation.
She's not mad, she's just worried about me.
As are we.
I'll take it. I got a nice place that I've got situated for now, but yeah. Alright. I see you both okay.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
You like my art project?
What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That was an interesting art project you had.
It was
Oh
fun.
my god.
Thank
It
you.
was fun. When he slammed the door and started running away, I started slamming all the doors.
Gonna chill.
I opened all
Haunted, yo. Vibing with that.
Vibing. Big vibe. Oh shit.
Why does he have clothes now?
Oh, he's not naked no more.
Oh my god, we can't see his dick anymore.
He's
Oh,
Vecna.
no more pig dick.
I love it. That's so good. Hell yeah.
We love Ika. With the more put
We
together
stand
hair.
Ika in this house.
Hold on, let me just.
Oh fuck. Ooh. Nice. I got.
Your soul is now mine.
Oh, this does not work when I'm
It was
laying
actually
down.
eggs again. It felt like an
Ugh.
eternity.
Look, cat boy.
There you go.
Cowboy.
Hey, you left some things behind right here.
Yeah. Leave more things behind.
Okay, bye.
You
Oh
left some
fuck.
dust.
Ooh.
I-
I like it. I like it.
That's really cool, actually. I love that.
Mhm. Do I even?
That's pretty neat.
Do I got? Motherfucker, where's my?
Don't
Come on.
kill people for a second.
What are you? Wait, let me just calibrate.
There's no more
Calibration.
roleplay going on tonight aside from each day.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And,
Yeah, that's happening. Where's
uh,
my?
I wanna go,
Give me my fucking stuff.
I
We like
haven't
cube
been
maps
role-playing
now.
as much. I want to go to other roleplay, but
maps.
there's
We stand
nothing
cube
going on.
maps.
I'm gonna cry.
Map trails.
Oh, there might be something going on here in about an hour. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't I have my fucking horns? What the fuck? Give me my horns.
Where's your
back.
horns?
There we go.
Also-
There they are.
Also, Hearn, I was
Oh, I think.
trying my best not to say
Are you
shit
gonna
when
give
you
me
were
my
talking
damn
about the
staff?
whole gods and deity and
Come on.
connection shit. I was
Okay.
kinda
So what are you
like,
trying to do?
Fucking stylish.
Nope, I need to.
Imagine having a sword.
Okay, at least give me my wisps.
Oh my god, you're a 6 foot tall cat boy. What the fuck?
I sized myself to fucking to
Good cat.
Elbon. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like Elbon is like up here to me.
I looked at my bun boy's fucking height in game. I need to fix his texture still. But I looked at my bunny boy
Oh,
and I
fuck.
figured out that he's like 5'11", and I did that. So this is boy's 5'11". And you're sitting there like
Face.
Nice.
He's
Yeah.
to be fair, Alex is supposed to be a be a larger Makote. He's like I kind of like when I created him, I was like lion. That's what I thought.
You
of when
fixed
I
up
first
these
seen.
textures a lot as well. I can see. I need to do.
I'm really
that
happy with how
this
they came
month.
out. I upscaled almost all of it. Also, I Atlas
Get my
like 6 of the
buddy.
materials. Well, ran Atlas 6 of the materials. I made the textures, but yeah.
So this is a very pretty model.
Yay.
It is. This is very good.
Oh, I really like her hair. It's really cute.
Mm-hmm. This is like the alternate hair they gave this model too. The other one was like fucking drill twin tails. I'm like, nah, I have a type and it's fucking like reverse mullet.
Yeah.
Even though it's technically
Front
just like in the
bangs.
back in a fucking bun, so. Or
Yeah,
like
it looks good.
braids.
It looks good though.
Yee.
Yeah, it's a braid around.
Yee. Just give me my wispies.
I need to take time to actually make
let me just-
particles for my other characters.
Yeah.
Counter spell doesn't work. I use fucking ether, motherfucker.
And I can also
I don't
make
use
this new too.
fucking mana. It's not
no.
magic. It's ether.
Oh, gross.
I mean, I don't know. I
Oh, and
think
there's
about it. I
my
don't know
staff.
about
Okay,
that.
there we go.
Does
Now
ether
it's
count
just-
as magic? What do you?
Or
what do
actually, I
you
don't know if
think?
my staff's showing. God damn it! This thing never shows
Ether counts as
properly.
magic.
Well, if you're from 14, it is magic. Yes. Every
Fuck,
ability
it's
is
magic.
basically magic.
Ha! Ha! Spell magic. Fuck you.
I guess that would work on my
Like-
stealth and my decoys.
Yes, it would, because your stealth is magical in
Spell
nature.
magic. I don't get to use it very often though in roleplay.
Yeah, a lot of the bullshit with Final Fantasy 14 is that it's like, well, it's called Aether, but it's you have to call it
That's-
Ether because you know.
This is some Cardcaptor Sakura. Almost.
It's my summoning circle, you know.
I love it. It's very Cardcaptor Sakura, and I love it.
Very nice things though. It doesn't summon very nice things.
Oh, I bet.
I'm just a merchant. Calm down.
I gotta put like actual weapons on Dylan. She has nothing but just magic. Ah,
Yeah, I feel that.
yeah, fuck you. I'm in the shadows now.
And I was working on Tatsu stuff, but I stopped.
Chill touch.
Oh my god.
That's such a
Cracky.
good depiction of chill touch.
I know,
I
really.
can't tell if it's really loud for everyone else too, or if it's just really loud for me.
It's pretty loud, but
really
I can only imagine it's probably about as loud as my horn thing.
I don't know, cause like
loud.
Oh, and then I have the fuckers that get close to me.
Alright, bye stream. Love you. See you in like an hour maybe.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Already ended.
God damn it.
All right, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna give 25 subs. I've done it before to someone else.
Fuck yeah. I figure.
No, I've
Well,
seen
damn
it
it, that's one less
Blender.
person I can
I
read.
know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the
Let's
avatar.
see.
Yeah, I want to show you the big fuck off effect that's on her, cause I'm really.
After
happy
that talk,
now.
now they fucking. Oh, they need to talk. They're tempted to talk to Lady Q. Fuck.
Oh, I have to get out of here and charge my shit. It was
Okay.
good role playing.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sorry that it was so long the other day. It
No,
was like
no.
all day we role played.
No, that was good. I like that. I don't get to roleplay with you enough.
It was the first time I've wanted to roleplay in text chat and like text chat in forever as well.
Damn right.
Ah, shit! I gotta fix this. This is a different texture now.
Oh no.
I also need to put a new mask on here because I don't know if you've seen this before, but I don't even know if you could see it on this. It's the mark on the back of D.
It looks almost like a dream catcher, but yeah, I see it. It's a little bit metallic.
Yeah, that's D's umbral mark of the air.
Oh.
It's why D can use Umbra without.
Thanks for stopping by, Jade Wolf. Have a great night.
gigantic
I'm gonna send
issues with
y'all
Umbra,
to
but
somebody.
I've used Umbra so much that it's bad now. It's real
I'm
bad.
good.
You have a good night.
Yes, have a good night. Bye. I think I will. You know what? I don't get to raid Lexikitten very often, so I'll send you to Lexa. Thank you for hanging with me tonight, chat. Hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, I got hydrating. There you go. I hydrated a fucking lot for you, Wolfie. Thank you. So, let me make sure I can write this down. Alright. I love y'all lots. I should be back. I believe we're doing... Ah, fuck! Ah! I think I'm back tomorrow for D&D. So yeah, should be that. Until then, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Ah, fuck!
I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20